Okay, give us about a 30-second, and then we'll come on in. All right, thank you.
What you want? You want brackets? What you want?
We still hadn't got somewhere in the next 30 minutes. We need to get a roster.
Do we have a roster?
You still ain't answered. Are we gonna name the? Are we gonna go through the brackets in this first part
Yeah,
for the different divisions?
yeah.
Jack. Jack, swap out programs with him. Tell him these are marked are the starters.
That's the ones he's going to see playing,
That's the ones he's going to see playing tonight.
both offense and defense.
Yep.
I ain't got time for that. Do we not want to give up the chair?
No, I would keep it.
Here, just put it right there.
Hey, bracket's gonna be here, so if you need to cut it.
Yeah, that's the starters that are. Uh, I don't have anything.
It may just come on quick. I don't know.
What?
When we going on? 6 minutes?
We're
We
going
were
on in a minute here.
we were 6 minutes away. Now we're probably 4. He's going to give us a 30-second heads. 4 minutes. He's going to give us a 30-second heads up so we can
All
get
right,
ready.
okay. Owl now, brown cow. Owl now, brown cow.
He's hot tonight, boys. He's hot. I think you got my normal loud one here.
Ayo.
You're loud. Y'all are killing me. That's what you used to say. Go ahead, turn him up. Get crunk. I want it to be loud tonight.
Audrey. Audrey.
I mean, we're raising the windows up. I mean,
Whatever y'all want to do, we can raise it up when the game starts.
yeah, that'll work.
That's why I was gonna sit down tonight. Class 2A. I got highlighted our 4 teams.
Y'all work out what you want to do. I'm gonna do the intro, and I'm gonna turn it over to y'all to talk football.
No, you come in like you've been doing.
Okay,
I mean,
what I'm talking about, I will. What I'm talking about is this 7 minutes right here.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
gonna bring the intro, bring everybody on, and then y'all talk about the the, the game here tonight, but also talk about what's going on in the
You want
area.
to do some of these rundowns about this right now at this time?
Yeah, because if we can, I prepared.
Because you're not going to have any other time to do it, are you? I mean, it'll be an extended pregame. We don't usually do long enough pregame. I don't think, but I
Paul,
don't know what it's supposed to be.
They paid for that. That other. I was just gonna
How
cover.
long does it have to be, though? How long do we have
get
for a
7
pregame?
minutes.
Period.
And well, we get 7 minutes, and then they do all the recording.
it says send. We'll be there for 5 to 7 minutes to do the DLE and Sons pregame show,
Gotcha.
and then we're going to go out and come back in with
I'll
about 2
start the
minutes.
timer. When we start, I'll start the timer on my phone, and we'll just leave it there, and we'll take 7 minutes.
Don't you get fancy now? Don't you start getting fancy?
No, just like, because I know we ain't been taking 5 minutes. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
I think we've been doing about 3 minutes and sending it. And it's just, if you're going to read that, it'll be 3 minutes, Matt,
Shut
of you
that door.
reading that stuff, which I think is a good thing to do. I mean, it's playoff football.
That's why I want you to chime in. The teams that I have highlighted are the teams close to us that we follow, like Charlton, Emmanuel County.
Are they going to update that? Is that an updated streaming thing, or is that just a bracket picture?
That's just a picture of the brackets. But I've got I went through today and found the scoreboard show. I'm gonna hook up to the internet later and get us some skulls throughout tonight.
What is our region number?
2. We are Region 2 AA. Check out this little fancy guy I got. Oh, look there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, they said they was going to bring a bunch of food in. You was welcome to
70. So the playmaker for Brooks County is number 10, wide receiver.
They said he got a hammer too.
Is our quarterback at 8, number 8?
I believe so.
Jack, do you know if they got what's running back number or whatever?
Okay.
30 seconds. I wish we could come in with Larry Munson.
God, that would be sweet. Like have a little.
She pumped us up. No, man, you're great. You are great.
We just don't hear it. We just don't hear the intro.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Good evening, everybody. This is Travis Peavy along with Lance Wade and the quarterback, Matt Peavy, here high atop the stadium in Quitman, Georgia, as your Bacon County Red Raiders have come to take on the Brooks County Trojans in the first round of the GHSA state playoffs. We're excited about the atmosphere that's over here tonight. Our Raiders are coming in to face the Trojans, who their season has went about as expected. They have been a long-time player when it comes to playoffs, and this year is no exception, as they are the 2 seed from their region, and our Trojans are the 3 seed from Region 2AA. We're excited about our chances here tonight. Coach Ken Kofer, who came to us via Adel, Georgia. This has been one of his opponents that he's played each and every year. He kind of knows them. They kind of know him, so it's going to be a war that takes place out here between the lines tonight. We're just going to see which team is toughest. We're excited about the challenge that's ahead of us, and I feel good about Bacon County's chances tonight as we come in here and steal one from a very good Brooks County team.
That's right. We're going to be facing number 6 ranked Brooks County tonight, like you've already said, who is coming off of state semifinal appearance last year, and they're hungry to get back to that position and win a state championship. But our Bacon County Red Raiders do have the potential to score some points. Last week we seen a great performance by Jacob Carver on our ground game, 4 rushing touchdowns, and we're looking forward to what we have. We broke an all-time scoring record at our school for the Bacon County High School, and in the history of the Red Raiders football. The Raiders have had 4 games that they scored 40 or more points in during the regular season, but tonight we are going to be facing a very good Trojans defense that has only allowed 18 points per contest. That number does exclude the 56 or 57-point outburst at Fitzgerald, the number 1 ranked team in this region, Brooks's region. When they faced them, Fitzgerald went all over their defense, so they can be run on if executed well, Lance.
I'm telling you what, it is a playoff atmosphere here in Brooks County tonight as we're in Quitman, Georgia. Just to drive over here, I've brought one of my boys from Lowndes County. They're at home, sadly, and I said, what a coincidence. Our Red Raiders traveling in the number 3 seed to come over here and put it on Brooks County tonight. I love being the underdog, and Matt, Rev, I'm telling you, I smell it. It's in the air. We're going to put it on them here tonight.
I'm excited about it, very, very excited. Just kind of had the jitters all week, knowing that our Bacon County Red Raiders have made it this far. We have lived up to the hype Coach Ken Kofer has. He's got us ready. We've got some playmakers on both sides of the ball, and it's just going to be a matter of whether we can execute here tonight. This is not some pushover team that we're playing. We've got to play.
Right.
We've got to play well. They're used to where they're at. I just hope that when they look up at the end of the night that we're sitting on top of the win column. Sooner or later, Bacon County is going to shock the world in a big football game. No better time than tonight.
Yes, and we have a group of seniors that they've been here and they're ready to get over the hump each year. We're losing the first round of the state playoffs, and Brooks County has known for doing some kind of ritual or some kind of traditional banging of the hammer in midfield, but we bring on our own hammer, number 3, Drell Green here, who is a big-time player, and hope that Drell and the defense brings the hammer tonight. From around the region, Vidalia is hosting Berrien County. The Rebels have not had a winning season since 1995, and they secured their playoff spot last week. They allow 37 points a game, though, and we know we've seen Vidalia, and Vidalia has dominated all year long and outscoring their opponents by 32 points and going undefeated this year. So I don't know if Berrien's going to survive, but Vidalia's taking on them. Bryan County travels to Fitzgerald to take on Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes, where their old ball coach Coffee County is playing at home tonight. The Hurricanes finished 9-1 in the regular season, and their offense averages 339 yards per game. So a good running ground for Fitzgerald. Good luck to the Bryan County. And then Benedictine is taking on Thomasville. Thomasville making the playoffs for the first time in a while, and we know as well Benedictine is known for throwing the ball around, over 2,000 yards passing this year, and just Benedictine can just throw it around well. So good luck to all of our region opponents. I hope that Region 2 is represented well and that we come out 4-0 tonight after it's all said and done.
Both teams are on the field. Brooks County tonight dressed in all red with white helmets, and our Red Raiders in the road uniform dressed in white. And I'm telling you, the referees even got together at midfield just a second ago. Did you see them, guys? There's about 7 or 8 of them. It's playoff time. Done away with these 4 or 5 referees we've been working with all year. More referees on the field. Probably look to have some more flags flying. And that's something that we've struggled with all year, is to play discipline, real execution-style football, and that's what the playoffs are all about. We cannot come in here tonight, fall behind, and kind of stub our toe like we usually do at the beginning of ball games.
And it's always been the special teams that wind up hurting us in the playoffs over the last couple of years.
That, and we've had turnovers early in the last couple of contests, especially against the Vidalia. We were marching the ball, had a very good 20-yard pickup on the first play, and then we had a dropped ball. It was a scoop and a score. That's the kind of stuff that we've got to stay away from tonight, that and costly penalties that hurt us. Other games that are going on in our area, my Ware County Gators are at home in Memorial Stadium there in Waycross as they take on Stars Mill. And, Matt, tell us about some of the other games that are of interest here in our area.
Well, starting off in Single A, Class Single A in the public division, Charlton County is playing Lincoln County tonight in the opening round, which is going to be a slobber knocker. Clinch County is playing Commerce. Atkinson County is going to Irwin County to play there, and Emmanuel County Institute, couldn't get that one out, plays Mount Zion tonight. We've already talked about AA and AAA, the teams that we follow. Pierce County plays Jackson County tonight. Appling County will host the number 1 team from Region 2, Peach County, and Appling County is 0-5 against Peach County in their appearances in the playoffs, so we're going to wish Appling County the best of luck. In 5A, you talked about your Ware County Gators at home against Stars Mill. Coffee County is the 2 seed in that region. They're at home against Mundy's Mill tonight. Brunswick travels and plays Stockbridge tonight, and Glen Academy will play Drew County out of Region 4. And so that's kind of what it looks like around some of the teams that we follow. And it's just playoff football, guys. I'm excited. Can't wait for it. And we're ready to kick off here in about 21 minutes, it looks like, on the scoreboard.
Well, there you have it, friends, for the D.L. Lee & Sons pregame show. We'll be getting back with you when it comes time for kickoff. Stay with us here on Raider Radio 93.5 The Eagle. time we got? Okay.
All right. The last time Bacon County had a better record than 6-4 was Bobby Johns. His first year, and then after that it was 1987.
Watching, boys.
Woo! You ready?
Try to get this thing all the way turned up.
Why we do it? Do it for the turn up.
Put that Lecrae turn right now. God, hey, cap that off up there, guys. I mean, they got a flat they could put down. I'm just saying. Oh boy,
I hate these daggum.
them
These
suck.
things right
Them right there suck. I mean, I hate to throw you binoculars under the bus, but I mean, I looked through them and it was like they were further away than in real life.
Really? They close. You see it. You have to know right where to hold it.
All right.
You got to be smarter than the binoculars. Is that what you're telling me?
I can't. Why they build press box like this?
Okay, everybody, it's about time for kickoff as your Bacon County Red Raiders are getting ready to kick the ball off to the Brooks County Trojans. Brooks County won the toss, and they elected to take the ball, which means we're going to be getting the ball in the second half. Not always a bad thing. We're just excited about this game about to take off. I look forward to the contest, all this stuff that's leading up to it now, all the preparations, all the coaching, all the film work, all of that is about to come to fruition, and we're about to see some slobber knocker, head knocking football that takes place between the lines. That's what it's all about.
And I'm telling you, they're growing big over here in Brooks County because I see one fella out there, Rev, I don't believe he's any smaller than you. It's going to be a dogfight as it is all across the state tonight with this playoff atmosphere. We brought a good crowd. There's, what, 300 or 400 over there?
I would think so, and coming an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, that's always a good thing. You know what? They've got a beautiful stadium over here. They've renovated it since the last time I was here, and we're excited about what's about to take place. I think we would be amiss if we didn't mention the tragedy that took place here in Quitman, Georgia, with the Brooks County football team last year during summer camp. Not this past summer, but this past summer was a year ago. 4 kids from the team were heading home after practice, and the vehicle lost control, and they lost 3 of them. You're going to hear us call the name of number 7, Devron Whitfield. He was the only survivor. He's here tonight. So our prayers are still with the family. Some of the family's still in. Now it looks like we're about to kick it off.
Yep, number 9, Devin Williams is back for the Trojans.
And the kick is it. It goes off of a Trojan. He falls on it as Glenn Dobbins hit a squib line drive kick. It hit a Brooks County defender, number 15, I believe it is, in the shin. He dropped it right on. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brooks County at the 35-yard line.
Let's get it on, boys.
Our players look like they're excited. They're pumped up, jumping up and down, slapping each other. They're ready to get it on.
It's good to see Payson Sam's back in the game tonight. He's going to have to, I heard from the coaches, he's going to be playing one way tonight, nursing that ankle injury that he's been dealing with for the last several games.
We crowd the line of scrimmage immediately. We're expecting them to do some running as they line up in a shotgun, and the quarterback just keeps it. We hit him immediately 2 yards, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage as Jay Jackson and Anthony Florence are in the backfield, and they say, hello, Brooks County.
That's a great start. We drop them for a 3 or 4 yard loss right here. We got 2nd and a long 13, short 14.
Now they line up in a 4 wide receiver set. They went with a bunch formation to start the game. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. Got one running back off to his left.
Going to see Drell Green playing some cornerback tonight.
They turn and pass out to the right. It hits our man, Tron Folsom, right in the breadbasket, and he drops it.
Goodness.
Quarterback just turned and did a slant pass. Tron was there, undercut the route, and he's going to do some push-ups, and I'm all for it. I think he needs to do about 15 of them. Man.
We talked about how we needed a big break to start off this game. That was our break. We didn't take advantage of it. Xavion Brown's going to come in on the defensive line, and we're going to get a substitution. Can Trevor get off? And he gets off.
He does. Snaps off wide to the right. Quarterback rolls out, and he does pass it complete. He's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a first down where they spot the ball. It was a little out route right at the sidelines, right at the first down marker. Great rollout by the quarterback.
He didn't get just pushed out of bounds. Ignacio Washington brought the lick there, knocked him out of bounds.
But we let him out of a hole right there. We would really love to have a stop on that big third down. It's going to be 1st and 10, Brooks County, and we really need to set the tone here to stop this offensive drive. Handed off right up the middle. He's trying to bounce it outside, and he is dragged down about for a 2-yard gain. We'll call it 2nd down and 8.
Big play by Tron Folsom as he come up and said no doings. Nothing happening over this way.
It's going to be big for our seniors tonight to see how they respond and play. Payson looks pretty good running around out there.
That's number flats. 9 for Brooks County, Devin Wims. He looks like a good athlete. He tried to bounce it out, and we just hit him before he was able to. Handoff again for Brooks County. He's trying to get the edge around the right side, and Jacob Carver is going to eventually run him down as we show that we have some speed to match up with him. He got about 3 or 4, but it had the makings of a whole bunch.
Payson Sam's come flying off the end there, got stiffed arm, but he stretched him out enough for Carver to come from the middle linebacker position and make the tackle. Very good defense.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Big
and
play
what you
right
see,
here.
Yeah, what you see is a fast-paced offense from Brooks County, and you can bank on it when we get it. We'll be fast-paced as well.
A little bit faster than them.
They do a fake count to try to get us to jump. Now they look to the sidelines. They give it right to the up. We hit him immediately as we came off the left edge. I don't see who it was.
Tron Folsom.
That was a good call, defensive call. We called a blitz off the edge and dialed it up perfect.
Tron, he's played very well coming from that side all year long.
They're going to line up like they're going to go for it. That was about a yard loss. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
This is big. We need to be ready.
And they got a 3 wide receiver set out here to the right.
Look for the quarterback draw.
Or the screen.
And look for the – okay, I was going to say look for us to jump. We held up. Now he looks to the sidelines, and he literally could pooch kick it, and it'd probably be a good play for them. I hope that's what he does, in all honesty, but I imagine they're going for it. He's going to fire it out here, and he's going to have it complete. And the receiver's off to the 30, to the 20, down to the 15-yard line, and they've completed 2 big passes on us
to number 10.
When they had to have it. Big play by Brooks County, just what we didn't need on the Bacon County side, as they've been able to do nothing running the football, but they've seen something in the passing game that they like.
Credit the Brooks County Trojan coaching staff there for getting the matchup that they wanted on our linebacker, Payson Sams, who was hurt.
That was just a 5-yard hitch, and he took it and then broke a tackle and was gone.
Another handoff off the right side for Brooks County. He's got something. He's hit, and he's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it maybe 7.
Guys, if we can eliminate the big plays, we're flying around and laying some wood to them.
The passing game, they only throw it about 35% of the time, but they've been 100%. Well, I'll take that back. We dropped an interception. How big was that?
Yeah, that was huge. 2nd down and 7 here. They have the ball on the 10-yard line. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go. They hand it off on a sweep left, and we try to contain, and he's running backwards, and he does get the corner. He just ran around our guys. We kept running him backwards, and he finally turned it up and got the sidelines, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. Just went straight left. We had good contain for once.
Stutter step.
And he just kind of faked out our guy and just.
We never give out contain. I don't care how much they stutter. We got pursuit coming. He just
3rd down and a half a yard.
That's been our weakness, though, on defense.
On the edge.
Yep. 8:42 here in the first quarter, and it's 3rd down and about a yard, you said, Lance, for the Trojans.
Big 3rd down here. They're on about the 3-yard line.
Oh,
they give it up the middle, and we missed the tackle, and he's going to go in for the score, I believe. It's going to be a touchdown, Brooks County. We had plenty of opportunities on that drive to stop them, and we just didn't get it done. They made the plays when they had to have them.
I'll tell you what, Jacob Carver, he does a lot of good things, but on that play, he come in with his helmet down, and he whiffed on the tackle, and he was in the backfield. And so Brooks County, Big Trav, I don't know what they call you on the radio, Pastor T, Brooks County showing a little bit of quickness early like we knew they had.
They're quick, but they're not any quicker than anything we've seen all year.
Set to kick it up, and the kick is good. It's 7-0.
They're not as quick
Brooks
as Groves.
County. No, sir. 8.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Our guys, our Red Raiders in playoff football, I really believe we have a chance here tonight with this Brooks County team, but right now we're down 7-0.
Well, we had the big play. We had an interception on the second play of the game and dropped it, and then we had 3rd and 13 or 14, and they hit an out route just right on the sticks and blown coverage. There you go. They hit a 5-yard out and towed it for about 30 yards down the field.
You go back to what may be one of the crucial plays at the end of this game. A lot of football left, but Tron Folsom had the ball in his hands and probably could have took it to the house because he had a wide open field. We've got to take advantage of that, especially coming from our seniors. They're going to have to step up and make some plays tonight.
Yeah, it's all about making plays in the playoffs. When it's lose or go home, win or go home, you have to make the play when the play is before you.
No doubt about it. We lined up. I don't know exactly what they're kicking, but this way they've got it set on the tee right here. It doesn't look like they're going to have a conventional kickoff, maybe a pooch kick or something like that.
And he just kicks it, and it's going to be a penalty on him. It's
news.
Not going to go 10 yards.
Well, that's right there. You see, you see
goes
a little
about a half a yard. They haven't blown it dead yet, and now they're going to touch it, and it's going to be a 10-yard penalty for them touching it before it went 10 yards.
Does he kick it off again, or is it ours?
It's our ball right
our
there.
Ball, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Great play, great job.
And so we have the ball. Literally, the kicker went to kick it, just knocked it off the tee, essentially.
We run Drell Green out at quarterback.
And Tron Folsom's out to the left, Ignacio Washington out to the right, and big number 7, Jacob Carver, in behind with a loaded backfield.
And we look like we're going to run early.
And this is the message we're going to send. They have 7 men, 8 men in the box. As we check our wristbands again, wanted to see what they were doing, see where the blitz and things were coming from. And they're coming at us. Drell rolls out to the right and has Wesley Cawthorn in the flats open, just overshot him. Great play call, honestly. We boxed everybody up and then just kind of rolled out to the right.
Just a little impatient there. If you give Wesley would have cleared that linebacker just a little more, that's why he tried to throw it over the linebacker. But
plus, Drell had a wide open field. We had everybody.
Yeah, he could have run. It's going to be 2nd down, and now referees are.
Yeah, they marked it 5 yards. 5 yards too far up. It's still 2nd and 10.
2nd 10 at the 40.5-yard line.
Now
Now they jump off sides, and we're going to get
that
5
5
yards.
back. Amen.
They saw into the future, I think. And you can tell already that this Brooks County defense wants to shut us down on this first drive. They don't want to play with Bacon County tonight. They want to go ahead and set the tone, go ahead and get this game over with before it even starts.
We're going to have to be able to run the ball and credit our coaches. They know that.
I think if we stopped their defense, it would have been a different progress here. Jacob Carver on the left side, and he's running hard all the way down to the 25-yard line, just went right off left tackle, had a hole, and made somebody pay at the end of the run.
Coach Kofer in his interview today said, linebackers will take Carver on the first 2 or 3 times by themselves, but then it's going to get old on them.
I'm telling you.
Well, Mr.
Carver in the
Whitfield
backfield again.
Just met Carver.
Carver gets it again, goes right up the middle for 4, 5, 6 yards. They're going to say about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
I like what I see because I've already seen a defensive lineman had an opportunity to go after Carver, and he stopped because he's scared of number 7.
Is that what it was? He told you that down there. He looked like it. I'm telling you, he did, yeah.
He stopped.
Carver bounces out to the right a little bit and behind Drell.
I'm looking. They've got their best player playing safety, this Xavius Medlock.
And we're going to – Drell's going to keep it. He's going to go out to the right. He's got open field down to the 15, down inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Bacon County at about the 9, 8. Where is he going to mark it? At about the 7, it looks like. And we're going to run to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to put it at, about the 7. We're at the line of scrimmage in this hurry-up offense. We're not wasting any time. We've got it loaded backfield. Drill gets it, gives it to Carver. No, he doesn't. He keeps it, and he is going to be shut down. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
That was one of those instances where we outran our offense. We got going too fast. On the previous play, Lance, Trevor Williams jumped off sides, and the whole Quitman team stopped, and Drell took it around the corner. That was a break for us.
Well, there are 10 zebras out there, so I'm going to say he didn't jump off sides. We throw it up to Tron, and there's just nothing doing there.
Well, Tron just stopped. Run the wrong route.
He didn't run the right route then, and
it would have been 6 if he'd have run the right route.
Well, when you run a he ran a fly, clearly.
He ran a fly, but he didn't run a fade, and it was thrown as a fade.
Yeah. Anytime during the goal. 3rd down and goal, this is going to be crucial that we score here, guys.
Yep, 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line.
And if you're Coach Ken Kofer, you're going twice. You got 2 downs to work with.
There's no doubt about that.
Drell sends Carver off to the left a little bit as a blocker. And Drell's going to come out here to the left. He's got some room to the 5, to the 4. And he's going to be pulled out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Just when you thought he was fixing to dive into the end zone, somebody got a hand on him and spun his momentum around, and it just caused him to step out of bounds at about the 1.5, 2-yard line.
If Anthony Florence could have turned around there and made a block, we had a touchdown.
Well, Anthony was wide open, but I don't know if they trust Anthony's hands. They trust everything else about him, but his hands are sometimes suspect.
4th down at the 2. Big play from Bacon County. This is just who wants it. Drell's going to go off the left side, touchdown.
Great play.
Drell didn't waste any time. The lineman just held up is basically all he did, and he just squirted through literally for a 2-yard gain. Beautiful.
I want to say something. Our best offensive opening drive of the season.
That's right.
I've watched a lot of Bacon County football this year, but the play calls were absolutely outstanding. And
credit Coach Ken Kofer.
Credit Coach
and
Ken
we were in this
Kofer.
formation. Don't be surprised if we do something crazy. We're not. We're going to line up and kick it.
I was watching Glenn Dobbins during warm-ups, and, we're going to say a quick prayer. Lord, protect his leg and give him wisdom. I don't know what he needs, but he was struggling a little bit.
Here.
And it's up, and it's good.
The kick is good. It's 7-7, and so I'm telling you, folks, what a huge answer by Bacon County here. Our Raiders, we almost stopped them a time or two, and they made some plays on us, no doubt. We're going to give it to them. But I'm telling you, boys.
I heard it.
It ain't going to come easy, baby. It ain't going to come easy. You're going to have to earn it here in Quitman, Georgia tonight.
Well, stay tuned to Raider Radio. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Raider Radio 93.5 The Eagle. 30 seconds. Quick. Can you make it in about 15? Back, everybody. Glenn Dobbins lined up to kick it off, and our traditional look, it's normally a pooch over to about the 30-yard line, and that's exactly what we do again.
And they have their best player standing on that 30. He throws it all the way back out here across the field, and they're going to try to get something going. All they did was lose yards, and I think they're going to call a horse collar or something on us.
No, that call right there was a block in the back. I saw the referee. Okay. The guy didn't really touch him, but he extended his hands out a little bit.
Hey, a great play call, impressive on their part. I like the call, but I think they underestimated our goodness.
Well, Tron kept his lane.
You got one of the fastest guys in the state in AA on that side.
And they caught the ball on the 32-yard line or so, and they threw it backwards about 10 yards, and it's going to be another 10 yards added on that. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brooks County inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line.
Well, I know why
Huge
Coach
special teams play.
Kofer and them moved Drell and Tron out to cornerbacks this week and Nacio back at safety, because these guys can run some routes and play a little bit.
Yep.
And they're going to line up in a wide formation here with receivers, 3 wide receivers out. 2 running backs off to the right. High snap. He just does get
Anthony
it down.
Florence.
We're in the backfield.
Jay
Jackson, who leads the world steal.
His name is Jay Jackson, but his initials are TFL, tackles for loss.
That's it. That young man has played a heck of a year of football this year.
He jumped the snap count and timed it perfect and was in the backfield. There was a high snap to the quarterback. It just worked out beautiful for Jay Jackson on that play.
Second down and 12. We have got to make them pay for these things. We can't let them out of a hole here with a 5-yard pass that goes for 30 yards.
Twice they converted on 3rd and long, and we need to make it hurt right here.
And they'll probably test us on that snap count too, I'd imagine.
Sure, that Coach Freeman is a very good coach over there.
Pass out here to the left and lots of open field, and Batten whiffs on it, and he's going to go up to the 40 to 30, and he's going to be finally brought down at up to the 43-yard line. Well, they just did a wide pass out there, and
that was a bad defensive play
there. Number four looked lost.
I can tell you, they're number 10, this Xavier
Medlock.
He's
a player.
Yes, sir.
He's got speed for days.
He does. Our 10 is fast. Our 10 is very fast, but this guy right here, he's not quick. He's sudden.
Yep. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brooks County all the way up to the 44-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
They pass out here to number 10 or to number 9, or was it 10?
It was number 10 on slant route.
I think you may have heard me whisper, and the reason you heard me whisper because I just seen that guy wide open, nobody over the top of him. What they're doing is they're stretching our linebackers out, and they're just running up the seams on those big passes, and we've got to get somebody to cover them there. We're trying to play some kind of zone.
Looks like we're going to put – we can't keep him matched up with Payson all night.
He's going to roll out here again, and they throw a slant pass again to him, and it's going to be close to a first down. It is going to be a first down.
Boys, they got our numbers right now.
Yep. They're hitting number 10 on a slant pass, and our linebackers can't get there in time to get it done. This zone coverage deal that we have going on.
Do we check him at the line of scrimmage? What do we do?
Need to.
What do we do? If we're going to play a linebacker over the top of him, we just can't let him roam free.
No, it's
number 3 will take his head off in a minute. He almost did on that one. 1st and 10.
Well, go ahead, Matt.
All their big plays have come from in the seam.
Drops back to pass. He throws a bomb right down the seam. We're in position, and the ball goes incomplete. Tron got his head around. Did good, but by the time he got his head around, he couldn't locate the football in time. He was in the best position for the ball. 2nd and 10. Which doesn't seem to affect this Brooks County team. They could care less.
I don't know that they had not rather have it 2nd and 10.
4:57 here. It's 7-7, and it looks like right now it's just going to be a slugfest.
It's going to be one of these games.
Offense.
That's right.
Can we make adjustments? Can we make adjustments tonight?
We need a big sack or something to take place right here.
2nd down and 10. They hand it off up the middle, and he tries to break it out, and nothing doing as we wrap him up. Demetrius Williams comes up from the linebacker spot and makes a heck of a tackle.
We got some of our speedy guys coming in. Kayvon comes in.
Yeah. We're going to try to bring in some pass rushers here. 3rd down and 9, we'll call it. Another big 3rd down, but I don't know that if they don't make it, they don't just go for it again.
I'm impressed by the play calling by Brooks County. I am pulling for the Raiders tonight, but you have to be impressed for good coaching.
They've got 3 wide receivers up at the top of their screen now, and the quarterback's going to get it and roll out that way. We put pressure on him, and the pass is incomplete. Great play by 33 for us. I'm telling you what. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Ignacio, he closed down again. That was that big play in the first drive that they had with the guy out in the flats, and he was open. Just not quite a good throw, and Ignacio was there to jar it out and hit him. 4:17 here in the first quarter, and we forced Brooks County to punt on their second possession.
Seemingly force them to a punt. You look who their up back is right there.
They're set to punt it away. 4th down and 9. I think they're going to punt it, guys.
They're in territory.
And they are going to put a foot into it, and it's a good one. It's going to be – we're going to let it go, which is going to cost us about 8-9 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 7-yard line, 8-yard line for Bacon County, and that's not great. We'd have loved to have caught it there, but I'll tell you what. It's 1st and 10, Bacon County at the 7-yard line, a 7-7 ball game, 4 minutes in the first quarter. Talk to me, guys.
It's important here that we at least change field and get them back on this side of the 50. We don't have to score a touchdown, which that would be great, but especially in playoff football against good teams, we need to get the field position back in our favor.
Now, Matt, you said this was a horseman formation where we have 3 running backs surrounding Drill.
Yep, that's right.
And Drill's going to keep it and go right up the middle off the left side, and he's going to fight, and he's going to get maybe up to the 9.5, 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8. Brooks County's seen that a time or two. They have a load, number 78.
I tell you, Brooks County's got some good-looking athletes. We've got some good-looking athletes, and we're just battling it out. 3:45 and counting here in the first quarter. 7-7 is your score.
I'm telling you, they got number 7 out here on the island with Tron, and where their safety's playing, they're just playing 3 deep. I don't know that the safety can make up the difference. He's backing up pretty quick, though.
Yeah, I'd make them do it, though. I'd see what they could do with it.
That is that number 10, but there's other ways to get him on the other side of the field.
Drell making all kinds of motions. It's going to be snapped. He's going to drop back to pass, and they are going to test him. He's throwing up. He's got Tron open. Tron catches it. He's at 40 to the 30, the 20. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. And you caught it, Rev. No flags. Touchdown, Bacon County. We're in Quitman, Georgia tonight, and we have a lead. Somebody talk to me. I hear you. I tell you what, Drell threw a perfect pass there. He threw it straight up in the air, it looked like, and that sucker floated right down in number 2's hands, and he took it to the house.
Hit him in stride. Beautiful.
Ooh, put a little chill down my spine.
Hey, quarterback, was that not a pretty pass?
I'm telling you, when my quarterback's coming off, I am headbutting him like Russell.
We line up in this crazy formation here.
And they got it sniffed out. They're not going to just let us get a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they've got 4 or 5 over there. They're familiar with it, so they, I think, have it defensed well.
That's not anything that's going to surprise them, I don't think.
Those kind of plays right there will get them out of cover, cover 3 very quick and open up the box a little bit for us, and that's just a huge play.
Dobbins with the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Now, that was a good play. That was a good play by Aubrey Carter. That snap was high, and he brought it down, and it was perfect. It was a really good kick. Well, guys, there you have it, 14-7 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Your Bacon County Red Raiders are on top of the Brooks County Trojans, 14-7. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle. We line up in our traditional kickoff. Glenn Dobbins has the ball set. He's about 3 yards from the ball, and he toe meets leather, and he kicks it again.
Good kick this time over his head. Makes him run backwards to about the 20-yard line. They have something going, and he's going to be drugged down at about the 31. Tell you what, that scares me too, Rev. We really honestly have not.
Wesley Cawthorn on the tackle there. That was a good tackle.
Great play by Wesley, by the way.
If you think about it, guys, we have not defended many kickoff returns. You know what I mean? We've scored a bunch of points, but we kick it up, and they usually fair catch it or do something there. We don't face that.
That's very, very dangerous because they're kicking it to the best player on Brooks County team. And one of the things that's hurt us in the past in the playoffs is special teams. So we need to be careful with that, even though we're playing very good right now.
And at this point, we're winning the special teams battle.
They go in their horseman type.
Yeah, they're going loaded backfield here, and they're going to try to just man up on us now.
Oh, he got a hole.
He had a hold, but we brought him down. There's a late flag going to come in, and I think I see why he had a hold, because they had a hold.
Holding going on.
Well, that flag was thrown. It sure looks like it was thrown in the place of a hold.
He threw it at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to
say no flag. Welcome to Brooks County. It's going to be second down and about 4.
Few scores for you before they snap this ball. Fitzgerald's up 6-0 on Bryan, and Vidalia 14-0 on Berrien.
One thing that I noticed they've done is they've took Drell out of the game. They brought him over here and sit this right wide receiver they're never going to throw the ball to, and they've got him man up on him. That may not be a bad thing because Drell, we're going to have to have him at quarterback. That's right.
They try off the left side.
Great
now
play,
we tackle
Jay
him
Jackson.
In the backfield again. Jay Jackson letting Brooks County know he's here. He will not be single block tonight. They better make some adjustments. If they don't, it's going to be a long night in Brooks County.
Showing frustrations already. That running back, he's not used to this kind of defense, and our guys are flying around right now.
I'm telling you, boys, third down and 8 right now, about a 3-yard loss.
2:10 and ticking in the first quarter.
Now we've got number 10, Xavier Medlock. He is one-on-one on an island out here with Drell Green.
They go in a loaded backfield again. And really the difference tonight, guys.
We cannot give him inside right here. We can't.
Low snap. He fires out. we give him inside, and Drell thought he had it. He thought he had the pass. It was going right to him, and it goes incomplete. But that receiver dropped it. If he would have caught it, he'd have been off to the races. Drell gave him inside, just like you said he couldn't do there, and not only gave him inside, but backed up a little bit.
Well, just remember, it is the first quarter still with 154 here, and we've held them again on their third possession. They're going to punt it away to Tron.
And that was a huge play.
But as we go on to the game, our coaches have showed we'll bait that, and Drill will take it to the house if they're not careful.
Well, and here's the deal. We're probably saying, hey, give it to us. You haven't done it all year. Go ahead and do it. I mean, we haven't watched film on these guys. Shank punt, nothing to it. It's going to be down at the 47-yard line. We're going to have it right at midfield. Again, already leading 14-7. Let's go ahead and continue to put the heat on them as our guys run onto the field.
Guys, we have talked about the quarterback position this year for the Bacon County Red Raiders, and Aubrey Carter has done a great job when he's in there, but our offense just responds better to Drell Green.
We talked about that being a shank, but I think they're trying to kick this thing away from Tron, to be honest with you. They're directionally kicking it, and he just hit it off like you said, off the side.
That's right. Loaded backfield. They still go in the same defense, amazingly. Carver's got it, and he's going to be brought down.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and that did not look good, did it?
Oh, goodness. Oh, that was his knee.
He's going to be brought down, and he is down. We're going to take a timeout here, which doesn't look good with Jacob Carver down on the field for us. It's going to be second down and about 9 as their biggest player just grabbed him and brought him down. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
Coaches are still trying to attend to Jacob Carver, and Matt, give us some scores and some updates.
Tifton is leading Tucker 14-7. Fitzgerald 13-0 on top of Bryan. The Colquitt County Packers, which we did not talk about 6A bracket earlier, they're playing Rockdale and are up 21-0. Jacob Carver getting on his feet, walking off on his own wheel. And it just didn't look good. We know he's been nursing that knee brace, but he's a tough kid. Bacon up 14-7 here with 128 in the first quarter. Vidalia 14, Berrien 7. So Berrien giving Vidalia a little bit of run there, and that's the scores, all the scores I have for you right now.
We're going to run back out on the field. It's second down and 9 for our Raiders. Anthony Florence in at running back now as Drell comes back over. And we've talked about this formation that we've gone to almost exclusively. You know, is this loaded, Matt, you called it the horseman formation, where we just have
the horseman. Yeah, it's a loaded pistol.
Drell gets it and gives it to Florence off the right side, nothing doing.
Had a
they
hole
stack it up
the middle. He just went the wrong way there.
It's like he runs with his head straight down, doesn't look up.
We're bringing in Ignacio Washington, big man. Is what we call him. He comes in and replaces Dalton Almond, and he lines up wide. He's out here on the island now with number 23.
And he's got the speed just like Tron does to make a big play here. Third down and about 9.
I think everybody in the stadium knows 3's probably going to keep it. And he rolls out, and it's dumped off, but he's out of bounds. No good. They had a defender. Drell did a great job, honestly, on the play fake. Nobody could see the football. He put it right on his hip and tried to roll out to the right, but the defensive end just maintained right where he was supposed to be. nothing going on the play if it was complete.
It's going to be crucial that we get this punt off and change and back them in down inside maybe the 20 here.
It might not be bad if we do a directional punt right here.
Absolutely. 38 seconds to go in this first quarter. Right now, our Red Raiders are winning 14-7. Brooks County is confused. They're running people on and off. I think they only have 10 men on the field.
We kick it right to him.
We do a great punt, but it's unfortunately right to him. He's going to run backwards, now break up in between the first front. Now he's going to try to get a wall. Wesley Cawthorn, a great open field tackle, brings him down at the 21-yard line.
That's 2 good plays by Wesley Cawthorn.
And Nacio, you could tell. I've coached these guys a little bit. Nacio's a little winded. He gets down there and he kind of lollygagged there, a little rest. And number 10, boy, he will take advantage of that. He's got some quick hips, some quick feet.
Guess who's back on the field?
Jacob Carver. I seen him over on the sideline. I seen him on the sideline wrapping him up. It's going to be interesting. I think he's more important to us on defense this game than he is offense, even though we'd love to have him on offense.
Well, right now especially.
We got a
you know what I'm saying, 14-7 ball game.
We're not the dogs,
Absolutely.
but hey.
I tell you what, they spread us out wide, and I don't blame them. They've had success throwing this football and none hardly running it. Now they're going to try to run it with a little trap right up the middle. And Florence meets him in the hole, pound for pound, strongest man we have on our team. And he says, "How you doing?"
Not only strongest man on our team, pound for pound, he's the strongest man in the state. He's our state weightlifting champion last year.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, Lance, and it's 14-7. The good guys on top right here.
That's what I'm talking about. Love it, love it, love it. You're listening to Raider Radio. We're winning 14-7. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5, The Eagle.
Back, everybody. The referee, all we're waiting for is the referees to blow it in play, and we're about to get underway in the second quarter.
We still have Payson out here in the flats and trips down to the bottom of the field here. This is dangerous formation, has been all night.
He's talking to Washington, too, who's the deep safety, and they're trying to communicate.
Got trips down to the bottom, and we got slots out to the
There's
the
a whole
top.
lot of talking among our defensive backfield, and that just has all the makings for trouble. They throw a little short pass up here, and we finally bring him down to third man. The ball is out. They're calling him dead. They're calling the ball dead. He's not dead. He was hit hard, but he wasn't dead. Third down is what it's going to be. Third down and about 2. I'm telling you, we missed a couple tackles right there.
There was actually a holding, looked like to me, but the referee was right there on it. He didn't call it.
Payson did a good job fighting off of that hold, too,
he did.
Slowing the guy down.
3 wide receivers stacked out here to the left for Brooks County. As they're going right to left on your radio dial, the quarterback just keeps it and is going to try to go up a hole. He's going to be dropped short of the first down.
Demetrius Williams on the tackle in the backfield. Jay Jackson, or who was that? I think it was Jay finishing him up. No?
It's going to be 4th down and half a yard.
That's great.
They gave him a good spot.
They sure did.
It's still going to be short, I think, by about a half of a football if that referee will leave the ball alone.
While they're looks like they're going to measure this thing.
I don't think they need to measure, but I guess they're going to measure.
Well, it depends on where they had it set over there on the sideline.
Well, I tell you what, talking about our defense while they're coming out and measuring this thing because it's out of our control, our defense is really flying around and hammering these folks tonight. Our linebackers are playing really well right now.
With a generous spot, they still come up about 6 inches short. I don't know if they're running a punter out or if they're going to go to a heavy package. I don't know if
I
they
think
even.
they're going to a heavy package and they're going to run this ball.
Big number 7.
That's what I'm talking about. 14-7 ball game. Good guys on top. Big play here early in this ball game. Now are we going to call timeout?
Bacon County calls a timeout. Big play with 11 minutes and 19 seconds left in the second quarter. You're listening to Raider Radio 93.5 The Eagle.
We're back here at Veterans Stadium. It's 14-7. The good guys on top with 11:19 to go. One score update. Ware County and Stars Mills is 3-3 at the end of the first quarter here.
Wow.
And it's 4th and 1 here, Lance, and it looks like that Brooks County is going to go for it.
They've bunched everybody in. They got the quarterback in shotgun formation. I don't know they're going to try to make us jump right here. They get the quarterback
And we
going,
got him.
and we hit him, and we're going to stop him. He is not going to make it. He doesn't get back.
Guess who?
Wow.
Number 17, Anthony
Beautiful,
Lawrence.
beautiful stop by a huge call. What arrogance by Brooks County. Are you hearing me?
To snap
What
it.
cockiness
That
at
was-
your own 30-yard line. It was like a slap in the face of Bacon County, and we rose up and hit them in the mouth.
And we were ready for it. And you know, good coaching all night up until that point. I mean, brought their big guys in and thought they were going to bounce it outside. But I can tell you, the quarterback has slowed down a step or two because he's been getting hit a little bit.
There
Well,
you go.
and also he was trying to find a hole there, and that's where these offenses in today's football hurt you. You
Number
get the
7's
snap
back
5
in.
yards deep.
Number 7's back in, boys.
Drill drops back and tries the long pass,
He's
and
got
he's
him.
got Ignacio in the end zone, and he just goes off his fingertips. He's got to lay out for that ball. Big man, give me everything, baby. Don't hold it back. Lay out. Die for it.
Oh, but you know what? That's a win for our offense. Even though
Oh,
we
yes,
would
sir.
love to be 20-7 right now, that is stretching the field on him, and he had him toasted.
Yes,
He
sir.
sure did.
Yes, sir. I can tell you that this defensive scheme that Brooks County has with their best player right in the middle of the field is not going to work. We're gonna feast on this all night, and now we jump.
Ignacio,
That's going to be 5 yards.
number 10, Ignacio Washington, is going to jump a little shaken up after he probably knows I should have brought that one in.
And this is one of those things that we say with some of these younger players for us, and I guess Big Man's not necessarily a younger player.
Just a junior, but he's played since his freshman year and been big for us at times. 11:04 here, Lance, in the second quarter, 14-7. Big guys on top.
Telling you what, I'm telling you what. Love it. We're here in Brooks County, Quitman, Georgia tonight, and we snapped the ball, and I don't know what's going on. There was a whistle or something.
And, boy, it has
We
went.
have fallen apart. The wheels have come off here, boys. We
Just-
hold them at the 30-yard line. We miss a pass. Now we're snapping it under our feet. What is going on?
This is the kind of stuff that we cannot afford to do here.
I don't know what the center was looking at there. Now we're going to swap balls.
That is a young guy. Oh, we were playing with the Brooks County ball. That was the problem.
No wonder. That's what I think. The center about snapped it to a zebra trying to get it out of there. I tell you what, it didn't even hit Drell really.
In his feet.
You know, it went off the side of his foot, and Jacob Carver jumped on it. It's going to be third down
We're going
and
to
20.
the top here, guys.
It's third down and 20. We go all out to the left, and now we try to do a little screening. We have it set up, but nothing doing.
No
It
blocking.
gets back to the line of scrimmage, and they sniffed that out well.
No blocking there. Pierce County's up on Jackson 21-7, and Tucker and Tifton are tied 14-14 now.
Fourth down and 20.
I'm punting.
I'm punting. I'm trying to punt them down inside
Actually, I
the
think we
10.
lost a half a yard on that play, so we're going to run our punt team out and this is the thing that we have done consistently all year that drives us crazy. And I know they're high school football players, and I know I couldn't do any better if I was out there.
Boy, from the start, we had a
Golly.
guy missed opportunity, but that's just one series. We've played good so far up
Yep.
until then.
A kick off to the left away from their returners, and it is going to get a good Bacon County roll. It's going to roll at about the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brooks County, and we didn't come in here expecting to kill them. We expected a dogfight to be able to come out of here by the skin of our teeth kind of deal. We've fought them. We've hit them. They've hit us back, and it's just going to be a ball game, I promise you.
With 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter, your Bacon County Red Raiders are ahead 14-7. Brooks County runs out. Looks like they're going to be in a hurry, and they're wanting to try to turn this field position.
Here's the deal. We have to believe. We've talked about this time and time again. We have to believe, and when we have our foot on their throat, we got to kill them.
There's Jay.
We make the tackle there as they hand it off, and the running back goes off the left side for about 4 or 5.
It was a good play by Jay. He made him turn back inside. We just didn't have any linebacker help there.
Jacob Carver over the top to clean it up, but Jacob's not as fast as he was at the beginning of this game.
2nd down and 4, we're going to call it. Now they go off the same play, and they're working with something, and they're going to have – he's going to get to 40, up to the 45, right at midfield.
All of a sudden, we've just acted like we're tired and like they're going to give us the ball game.
That's right, and here's where we –
what
I was just talking about. That's what I was just talking about with you guys. It's as if we play different football at different times, like we're Jekyll and Hyde. You know what I mean? That same intensity and same – swag, if you will, that looks about like their field goal down there. If you notice that sucker is leaning a little bit.
Yeah.
We just lose our intensity or our focus or something. Same play off the left side, and we miss a tackle, and then he cuts it back and now swerves. He's at the 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 4, or it's going to be 2nd down and 3, 2 yards.
Well, if we're tired, we need to call a timeout.
Now they've said they've had enough, and they're just fixing to run at our ends. They're running at Jay Jackson, who's flying up the field right now, and or actually he's getting pushed out.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They're overloading that side, and now they're going to put everybody off the left side, and don't be surprised if they try to go to backside with something here. They just go straight off the left side, and he's going to go almost crawl on the ground for about 4 yards. He saw number 7 coming and just dove underneath him, and he gets a great spot. I thought he was.
He did a good job sliding up underneath that tackle and
yes, he did.
Forward.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Brooks County at about the 39-yard line. We have a timeout. Good call by Coach.
Yeah.
14-7, 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go in this first half. Talk to me, ref.
Well, I think it was a good timeout at an appropriate time. Maybe a play or two a little bit late. We look like we're winded. Our hands are on our hips a little bit. I don't know if it let some air out of us when we were not able to score just then.
Convert on that.
That was a bad series. The one problem, I don't want to go back and revisit it, but I am going to go back and revisit it. The only problem I had, we had a touchdown down here with Ignacio, and he reaches out with one hand instead of going out with 2 hands and catching the ball. He goes with 2 hands, it's a touchdown.
Sell out. That's what I was saying. You got to sell out. You got to want it, and it's as if we get up to the ledge and we don't go over the threshold. You know, we've talked about this, our football team all year. We just got to believe that we can win this ball game tonight, and I promise you we can pull it out.
Yep. Here we come back on the field, and Brooks County's coming back and got a little bit of hop in their step. We just need to knock them back a little bit right here. We played good thus far. We need to come up with a big play right here. Get them behind the sticks again.
It's a mentality.
Yes.
Is basically what we're saying.
I think that's
it's
exactly
a mentality.
What you're saying. That's
and
right.
we've got to have that killer mentality for the whole ball game. And we're back on our heels a little bit right now. 1st and 10, Brooks County at the 39. Snap off the left side. They're running again, and he tries to bounce it out, and he's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line. Nothing doing.
Payson Sam's on the tackle there.
Good play by Payson.
And
I'm glad he's back.
Absolutely. I can't disagree with the play call by Brooks County. They've brought it down here, 30, 40 yards, just going off the left side. It's a handoff off the left side, not even a sweep.
Now they're going to bring number 10 out. Watch out for a little bit of backside run.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that. That's a good call, Matt. I've been great discipline by our defense there as we go to jump. It's 2nd down and 10. Man, if we could put together a string of 3 holds right here. Their quarterback runs out to the right away from.
Good play.
And he throws it low, and it bounces off the turf. And it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
One thing that I've noticed, excuse me, Lance, that Xavius, he's not just quick. He runs very good routes. Xavius Medlock, that was a perfect route right there. You can tell he's been at camp or something because he sold it going deep and he bit it off, and our best defensive back, Drell Green, was 5 yards off of him.
He is their go-to guy. They're one player. They say if you can shut 10 down, then you can shut Brooks County down. Right down the road, Valdosta 7-0 on Newton, and a Newton player has already been ejected in the first quarter of that game.
They have 3 wide receivers. Brooks County does up at the top of your radio dial. They're going from right to left. The quarterback drops back. He throws a dart out to the right, and it is batted down. Tried to bat it back. Drell did the old tip drill where he had somebody underneath. He got at the very top, everything he had.
Great play, but those are the plays there where we just don't judge them right. He goes up for the dunk, just a couple of plays.
Just to swat it down, and that's the kind of deal. Well, who was it, Kareem, that in basketball, you'd say all these players these days, they just kind of swat it out and into the stands, and that doesn't do anything. Still gives them the ball. He used to just go up and just take it from them.
Yeah, catch it.
Kind of deal. Yeah, just
we
catch
need to
it.
be careful.
I think they jumped early right then. They punt it deep, and that should roll into the end zone. Out of bounds. Beautiful kick.
Perfectly left.
Right at the 6-yard line. They're going to bury us deep in our end zone. That was a beautiful punt from about – he put his foot into it on about the 45-yard line, and it was 40 yards in the air.
That was the time when this directional kicking helped him out. He kicked it to the left, and it bounced to the left, kicked directly left at about a 45-degree angle, and there you go.
Yeah, we need to lean on our running game here. Ware County's up 10-3 on Stars Mill. That game being played in Waycross, Georgia.
And I'm going to say this. It doesn't look like the stands are full here at Brooks County. It's a silent, eerie kind of feeling here in Quitman, Georgia.
Could be it's 10 below zero.
You reckon that might have something to do with it?
It feels like
we have. It looks like we have as many fans as they do. Their stands are bigger now, so they have more, but we're up on our feet a little bit. Carver gets it. He's up the middle, and he spins out of one tackle and runs over 2 more up to the 20-yard line, and I'm telling you, boys.
He's feeling it.
I'm telling you.
You watch so much football, you've played so much football, you can see when a player is just seeing it and feeling it.
That's right.
That stacked horseman, they're running number 33 on the field. Defensive lineman gets down before the snap.
They blow the whistle, and Carver goes off the left side this time, tries to make something happen, had to dodge 2.
And sooner or later, Drell's going to pull that, boys. And when he does, he's going to go to Dankson.
We just got to realize we're not in a hurry, and this speed, we need to run some clock
here.
Take
some time.
Yep, 14-7,
save our defense.
6:44 and ticking in the second quarter, and we've played a very good first half and missed some big opportunities at times.
But I'm promising you, I'm feeling what you're stepping in. I'm smelling it too. As we give it to Carver, Drell keeps it, and he goes off the right side up to the 30, to the 35, tries to avoid a tackler up to the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. They can count. I'm telling you, Drell Green at the quarterback position does an excellent job of not showing that he has the football.
Yeah, we've got Brooks County scrambling right now. They don't know what to do. Good block there by Dalton Almans. If he could have held on just a few more seconds, Drell could have got a corner, but great job by a wide receiver holding on the block downfield.
I think that's what he would have had to do was hold if he were going to keep it any longer.
Going to give it to Carver.
Carver off the left side, and he's hit immediately, and they're trying to strip it out, and he's going to be thrown back. He gets about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
In comes Nacio, big man, going to replace Dalton Almond. Every time I see that, I wonder if we're not going to try to go deep. The middle of the field is wide open, guys. Can you look at it?
Yep. Well, I was just looking at that a moment ago. Excellent observation there. Number 10 is crashing down from his center field position hard when he sees that play fake.
2nd down and 7.
Now he's playing 20 yards off the ball.
And they give it to Carver, and he spins out. He does a great spin move. He's hit immediately, spins out of it, and gets 4 more yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3.
3rd and manageable.
Trevor Williams on the block there. He was kind of laying downfield. I think Carver stepped on top of him. Big 3rd down and 3 here for the Red Raiders.
They have some meat on their defensive line, I promise you. Drell keeps it this time. Read. Probably should have given it.
Yep.
He's made a couple of those. I don't know if it's is it a read? Do they give him that much?
Yes.
Is it a read?
It's a read, and the defensive end come up and stared him down and stopped.
Now, I think we need to punt the ball here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's 4th down and a yard, a full yard.
Yeah, it's we need to play field position ball here. It's ticking down. We may try to draw them off sides. And
Loaded
then punt
backfield. I think we're going to go for it, boys. I don't think we're going to try to draw anything as we do. Look and check our wristbands again. 4.5 minutes to go. The clock's going. 14-7, we're up, and I think we are going to call a timeout, Matt.
And that's our last time out of the half.
So with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Yeah.
30. For us.
Vidalia 28, Berrien County 14. Fitzgerald up 20-0 on Bryan County. Our Ware County Gators at Memorial Stadium 10-3 on top of Stars Mills, and we've brought Drell back out to go for it.
That's
on 4th
right.
and 1.
That's right.
I don't
this
like
loaded backfield, and we're trying to get them to jump again. They still don't jump.
I don't like it.
And now we snap the ball. He's dropped back to pass. Throws a bomb out here to the left to Tron. He's going to go up and he's going to miss the ball. Hit him in his breadbasket. We go deep. That's going to give them the ball already past midfield. Gutsy call by our coaching staff to go for a bomb on that one. We've had running all night. Hey, if it would have gone for it, I would have said great call. You know, it's one of those, if it works, you look like a genius. If it doesn't, you're a bonehead.
Yeah. I look at number 10 as he comes off the field. He is their best player, Xavier Medlock. He is favoring his left shoulder tremendously. He's down on his knees. Maybe it's just a stinger. I'm not sure.
Another play that Tron really, honestly, guys, should have made.
Tron has got to learn to go up with his hands. He went up with his body there. If he goes up at the highest point with his hands, he comes down with that and probably gets a pass interference call because he's extending his arms.
3 wide receivers for Brooks County as they go with this sweep left.
And they got a
It's
hold.
hurt us all night, and he tried to get the sidelines, and luckily Jay Jackson brings him down. If he would have hit the sidelines there, he may have went pay dirt. I'm telling you, we've got to do something to stop this, and we've struggled with it. And these last 4 or 5 games, it's just almost a jet sweep. They're not running it like a jet sweep, but
they're just getting the big guys out in front, and they have some good tackles.
Yes, sir.
Colquitt County's not struggling at all, 42-0 on Rockdale.
Goodness. Same play, same result. He's going to go for 5-10 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line as somebody just put Jacob Carver on his back. They're trying to send Jacob a message.
3:44 here left in the first half. It's 14-7. Red Raiders on top, but Brooks County is knocking.
Well, they pulled a guard that time to get Jacob without him knowing it. They just didn't meet him up, heads up.
Same running play. He drops 2 or 3. He's not going to get much yardage. He made 2 or 3 miss. Just look crazy.
Jay Jackson, he just did a little stutter step. But you watch number 9 or number 8, whoever he is, walking out on the field. He's I'm telling you, we are hitting these guys. Number 10's coming in, and he shows kind of signs of he acts like his ribs are hurting.
Yeah, he's still favoring that left shoulder. See his hand down?
2nd down and 8. I'm telling you, it looks like they have all the daylight in the world off that left side. Quarterback keeps it, pitches out to the right. A flag is down. We're going to bring him down. We're going to make him lose yardage. I don't know what was going on. I hope it's on them, and I think it is.
They were pointing.
And we may not accept this penalty.
He pointed in the direction. And
it's going to be a holding on them, and I don't know that we take it, guys.
We are declining it.
Yeah, we're declining that. 3rd down, it was about a 5-6 yard loss.
Guys, if you're listening, get a picture of this. The quarterback finally pulls it. Him and number 10 get out on the perimeter for an option game, and we just played it beautifully.
Yeah, we blew it up.
They came towards Tron, and Tron, where we played him tonight, that's what he's out there looking for.
Just disciplined football by the Red Raiders, and we see that at times
Huge.
from our Red Raiders. And tonight we've seen it more than we've seen in a lot of games.
That's right. We're playing a whale of a football game. We've got to execute here on defense. We need 2 stops, and now I think they're going to call a timeout. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Good guys on top, 14-7. Loving it, loving it. We're here tonight in Quitman, Georgia. Playoff football, win or go home. And our Bacon County Red Raiders are doing it thus far. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5, The Eagle.
30. They're spreading this out. They're going to come around the edge again. Or at least that's what they should.
As long as they keep running it, I'll be happy. That passing kills me.
Sooner or later, they're going to try to go up the top.
Right up
Just imagine. They could have started down here at the 20 and been right here with 2:37 left to go. And if they get a first down here, that's momentum. That's just showing you ain't never been to college.
Welcome back, everybody. 2 minutes and 37 seconds. We're in a dogfight over here. Good guys are up 14-7, but Bacon County is Brooks County is trying to drive, but it is 3rd down and 13.
Snap, the quarterback rolls out to his left, fires it, and it is
dropped.
Incomplete. Yep, it was a low pass.
It would have been short. It was only about a 10-yard out.
He was still wide open there. We got to get our flats player out there, and I'm not being negative. I'm just giving the perspective.
Well, what they're doing is they're respecting his speed, and he, as Rev, I think as you called, he's just breaking routes off and running to a spot. Thankfully, the quarterback isn't putting it where he's supposed to.
We need to get a little pressure on him, but we held him here. It's 4th and 13, and you expect them to fake it here?
No, they're going to put us in a hole again.
I wouldn't. Not with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left with no timeouts for Bacon County.
Oh, and let's see, they jumped. False start on the end.
That's going to back them up 5 more yards.
And that was number 19, I believe, out there on the edge. Oh, let me see.
We need not go to sleep here, though, Matt. I'm with you.
Number 13 jumped for Brooks County.
Number 13, Toriano Porterfield.
Say that again.
Say that 3 times fast.
Now another penalty, and now we've got Brooks County players hollering at themselves. They're fighting with each other.
That's a personal foul on Brooks County.
There's one. I hope it's number 52, that guy that's been pulling and hitting us on the outside.
He is upset.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 15-yarder, and that'll back them up to 5, 10, 50 at the 42-yard line.
Well, guys, when you're a team that's used to doing
that's right,
and whatever you want with people other than Fitzgerald, you can get very frustrated here, especially when somebody who's not supposed to come in here and hit you in the mouth
comes in. You in the mouth.
And we really are. We're not just saying that because we're Red Raiders, but our guys are flying around on defense, and they've slowed down a little in this second quarter because they're tired. But we're coming after Brooks County.
Big 15-yard penalty. This is not going to flop the field like they thought it was. I don't think they're going to fake it now.
No.
Not 4th and forever.
And now they're going to call a timeout, and probably a good one by their coaching staff. They need to get some composure here. And isn't it sweet for us to be putting it on them where they're falling apart? We've seen it time and time again. We face stiff competition when we're right there at the verge of seeing greatness on the other side of it. We just kind of blow it and show our true colors.
We're going to stay right here during the timeout. Let's
right.
talk a little bit. With this punting situation where they're angling, what about putting two returners back and putting them on the hashes? And if nothing else, we can stop the roll.
Well,
even if we fair catch.
Well, we usually do that. This is the first game that we haven't done that, but that has played a big factor for Bacon County tonight. Some things that you don't think about, but just the fact that number 2 and number 3 are back there has given us some field position tonight with them trying to punt it away from us.
Well, they do this up thing. See how Drell is in front of Tron? What Rev's talking about is actually splitting them and maybe not put them so deep. This guy can kick it, though. Yeah. And he's going to kick it over here to the left.
You can see the way he's lined up. You can see it right now, the way he's lined up. He's an angle and kick it. And if I was Tron, I'd move right at the last second.
He's going to get his foot into it, and he's going to kick it over here to the left. It's going to be a short kick.
Watch out, Drew.
And it's going to roll all the way down inside the 25, all the way down to the 21-yard line. Great kick.
2:18 here in the second quarter. We got time to try to punch it in and go up 21-7 at half, and I would feel a lot better, 2 scores going in at halftime.
That's what I love about that guy. He, 21-7, he'd feel a little better. 14-7, I'm feeling good.
Well, you just know Brooks County's been here, and they're going to come out and fight the second half.
Right.
They're just going to come out and fight. Pierce County's up 28-7 on Jackson.
Go ahead, Rev. We're at the line of scrimmage, just horseman formation. I kind of like that horseman formation. Give it right up the middle. I tell you what, Carver does a great job of hop stepping there and kind of trying to get in the hole. I'm telling you, he's got patience and vision for days.
I just wish he was full speed right now.
That's right.
That's a good block by Wesley Cawthorn.
Second down, and we'll call it a long 6. And we're just looking to probably burn this clock. And we know we snap it quick. Carver off the left side again this time for another 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. I would like to see us.
If we're not going to try to score, let's just.
Yeah, we need to be careful
because they don't have any timeouts. We don't have any timeouts. Let's just let the clock run a little bit.
Absolutely.
If we're not going to try, if we're going to try to go in 14-7 without trying to score, let's just burn the clock.
And I think that's what we're doing then. I think they've got it summed up here. Our coaching staff does. If we hit it, something big there, we were going to go ahead and go into fast mode. If it didn't, and we're probably going to go slow, we can about burn a lot of this clock off. I think there'll be about 30 seconds left if we don't get the first down. Drell's going to roll out to his right, and he is being rushed, and he's going to run out of bounds, which is the worst thing he could have done.
Well, it just looked like on that play, Drell was ready to throw the ball, and Ignacio never turned around.
That's right. Ignacio's head is not in this game right now. 1 minute and 6 seconds. We stopped the clock, which was epic fail on our part. And this is just one of those scenarios where we haven't been in this game clinching. I hate to keep kicking us a little bit, but we have just got to be this kind of football team that we shut it down and we do what needs to be done to win the ball game.
You just open up a block punt here or anything of that nature, even though they're not going to come after it. They're going to try to set it up.
It's going to be a short kick, and he's not going to come up to get it, and it's going to roll backwards, and it's going to be down at the 43-yard line, 57 seconds to go. So literally 40 seconds could have been run off the clock if Drell just goes down. You know what I mean? Just don't run out of bounds. And he needs to be told that. I guess if he's a senior and he's your leader on your football team, he shouldn't have to be told. But just a huge mistake right there. And now that gives him new life. 57 seconds. A lot can happen.
And they throw the ball.
Our defense is held up to this point. They need to hunker down.
The momentum really, though, is kind of swinging back to Brooks County. And even that last series is we've got Drell out here on their number 10 with a whole lot of room, and they're going to hand it right up the middle.
Thank God for Jay Jackson.
Good job, Jay Jackson.
Another tackle after about a yard. He is just a man among boys on that line of scrimmage. He is running out to the sidelines to make tackles. He's cutting down the line of scrimmage to make tackles, 40 seconds.
We bring in Kayvon Brown on the defensive line.
Second down and 8. And Kayvon's already been in the backfield a time or two harassing the quarterback. Quarterback bobbles it. He comes down with it. He's just going to throw a bomb, and he is open. And he is going to be a touchdown for Brooks County.
You just knew it was coming.
That's right.
You just knew it was coming.
They just threw a bomb, and this is just one of those deals where they believe in, and I didn't like it from Jump Street looking at it, where we have him in man coverage. Just single. There's nobody around. He just stepped back and threw it as far as he could. Landed right in his hands for a touchdown for Brooks County.
And that
hurts.
Our best player.
You just knew it was coming. We just gave them too much time. Too many things went wrong. We have got to begin to think a little bit. It sooner or later.
Right. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the game's going to be tied. 24 seconds to go into this half. We'll get the ball to start the second half, but here's the deal. The whole mindset that we just have not had, and you hate to keep repeating it, but we're going to have to come out here with some better momentum and energy if we're going to finish off this team. This team isn't going to just give it to us and lay down.
We've got to come out with better momentum, but we have got to – our players that are supposed to make plays have got to come up and make plays, and we need to come, to begin to be serious about trying to win this game and not just let athleticism. We got to think this is a thinking man's game too. It's not just 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Drell hadn't faced that all year. Do you understand what I'm saying? All year he's been able to make that play. That's a situation where they just put that guy on a fly pattern and he's got speed just as much as Drell or more. 24 seconds to go, 14-14 ball game now. They're going to pooch kick it. It's going to go over here to Drell. He's going to pick it up. He's going to try to get wide, and he's not going to do it. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line.
Now they're beginning to dance. That's what they like to do. And we've give the dance back to them. We had to dance for a while. But
don't be surprised if we come out here and sling it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised.
I have hashtag no words right now.
You're dying. That's not a good call. 20 seconds, we're going to take a knee, I hope. They jump. Nobody does anything. Evidently, it didn't jump far enough. We look at wristbands again. We're in a loaded pistol. This formation that we stay in, Drell's going to keep it, and he's going to go off the right side. Nothing doing. That's going to end the first half as they are dancing. And here's the deal. The team who scores right before the end of the half has a greater likelihood of winning ball games. We know this. We've just given them 7 points by our not smart play. But that's it. We fought them tooth and nail, and it's going to be a nail-biter in the second half. It's playoff football in South Georgia. It's a slobber knocker, like you said, to start it, Rev. We're just going to have to play smart. We had them. We let them up just a little bit. We're going to have to hit them in the mouth again in the second half and get that thing going again. You're listening to Red Raider football on 93.5, The Eagle.
You care about that one?
I'm a Lowndes County boy.
Cook County 28, Central Macon. Pierce is winning 35-7. I see Cocklett's killing Rockdale.
I knew that was Lowndes beat Rockdale.
45-6 now. Tucker 21, Tiff County 17, Vidalia 42 to
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the sound of the South. You are about to experience Trojan Pride Amplified. Under the direction of Director Mr. Aubrey L. Simmons, it is my pleasure to present to you the 2014 Brooks County High School Empire of Sound. Special thanks go to our Superintendent, Mr. Owen Clemens, and the entire Brooks County community for your continued support. Drum majors are Sharina Wilson and Shannon Griffin, and our students are proud to present you with That Love. Let us help you remember when you fell in love with music. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure to present to you the 2014 Brooks County High School Empire of Sound. The band is under the direction of Mr. Albert L. Simmons and Mr. Jim McBride. Percussion instructor is Justin Hollis. Dance instructors include Tavares Lane, Rhonda Simmons, and Jaleesa Stibbins. Special thanks to our feature sponsors for the night, Mr. Kendall L. Blankency of BCTV Funeral Services of Quitman, Georgia. This has been your 2014.
Boys and gentlemen.
The bands have already left the field. We got 2 minutes and 30. Can you come back in a minute?
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm going to go. You want a Diet Coke if they got one over there?
I got one right here.
Okay. You want a Coke? You don't want anything to drink? Nothing to drink still, big man? Hey, do I have a ride home with y'all tonight if I tell my wife to go ahead and go home?
Yes.
Come on now, quit being stupid.
I can't help it. Oh, good. Jack, I guess I'll ride home with them or whatever. So you can stay as long as you want.
I thought Fitchett was going to play some more.
Yeah, who?
Fitchett.
Sick of that too. Chicken wing that joker.
Welcome back, everybody, with about a minute and 15 seconds left before we start this second half. It's been an unusual half. Bacon County's had the momentum most of the half, but then the wheels kind of fell off there towards the end with a long pass play that never should have happened. We just didn't manage the clock well. They managed it well, and they hit the big pass at the end, but we're still right back where we started. It's 0-0. Actually, it's 14-14, but it just as well be 0-0, and we get the ball opening the second half.
It's going to be important that we come out and maintain a drive, and maybe score, and then hold Brooks County and play from there. But we give Brooks County a little bit of life. But we're still in this ball game, boys. And if we play good in the first quarter, we can play good in the third and the fourth. We've showed signs of that. Right down the road, a few scores from around this area playoff. Valdosta in the second quarter is up 7-0 on Newton, and Lee County is at halftime up 17-0. On Lovejoy. Lee County has a quarterback that is unreal. I've not watched him play. I just hear good things out of him, and that's just kind of a surprise team for me. Tift County 17, Tucker 21 at halftime, and looking on down here, Colquitt County taking care of business 52-6. Ware County 17-3 in the third quarter there, and Brunswick is getting manhandled by Stockbridge 23-0. Glen Academy getting taken care of 21-6 by Drew.
And I'm looking for a coffee score, 7-0 coffee over Monday Mills in the second quarter. And looking on down here, Wayne County is losing 6-0, and we're just working our way down into AAA now. Pierce County was taking care of business, 35-7, and I'm getting down to the bottom there, T.
Well, I'll
Big
tell you
T.
what we're going to have to do to maintain, I'm cutting you off, I know, but I'm trying to rescue you there as you go through all these scores. 2 minutes before we're going to start this second half. What we have to do is come out in this opening drive of this second half and answer the bell. I'm not saying we have to score, but we have to get it down here where they have a football field to go. And we're not going to be able to rely in this second half. This is really the biggest half of football Bacon County has ever faced in their life. And these young men who are seniors, I'm sure, are well aware of how they need to play in this second half. There's not really a whole lot that needed to be said probably at halftime, but I bet there were a few things said.
It's going to be interesting. Appleton County is hanging around with Peach County 7-0 going into halftime, and let's see. Thomasville is just getting manhandled 28-0. Benedictine taking care of them. And I believe I couldn't find the answer to this, but the single A, does it start next week? Is that when the playoffs for single A?
I heard that, but I'm not positive
I think
of
it
that.
was something
49-21, Vidalia over Berrien.
And guys, in that game, it was 35-7, and then at one point it was 35-21. Berrien storming back, and then Vidalia just kind of scored quick and at will, as you would see. And Bryan County is getting beat by Fitzgerald. Are we ready for the second half, guys?
We sure are. You're the quarterback. You've worked with some of these kids for 2 or 3 years coaching. Matt, you seem to know the mentality of it. What do you think the key is for us to come out of here with a victory tonight?
We need to come out in the second half, and we need to play disciplined football. At times when we got in trouble in the first half, I think it was a little bit of jitters. I think we got a little too antsy on the sideline, but then you say, we had 2 great calls and we just couldn't take advantage of it. We had one great call where we just in the fingertips of Ignacio that could have busted this game wide open.
There's been 3 or 4 plays like that, though, Matt, that if we would have just made the play, and it's like we just haven't made the plays that is going to be necessary to win this ball game tonight. Now, it's not over. There's still plenty of plays out there to be made, but we're going to have to make them. That's a fact.
That's going to be some point in this second half. We're going to have to make a big play, and then when Brooks County comes back out and tries to deliver a knockout punch, we're going to have to stop them.
And they're going to be there. This is not their first trip. They are used to playing well into the football season, into the playoff season. So this is something they're not going to give us. We're going to have to take it. I think we match up well with them. They don't scare me. What scares me is not their ability to out-manhandle us.
We have our hands. We have our hands on the front line. I hate to interrupt you. Sorry about that, Ref. Go ahead.
What scares me is our inability to execute and take advantage of the openings that they give us. It's not that they're going to out-athlete us.
And great job by our front line, our second line, actually. They try to fire the ball right through.
That's
and number 16, Dawson Jewell.
Third-string quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. Does a great job of catching that ball right on his chest. I'm telling you, got to him in a hurry, folks. He gets it. We're going to have it 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. Great field position for our Raiders to start this second half.
That was a great play by one of our young it was just a reaction play there, and he saved us a lot
30
of yards there. Yeah.
We had one man on that back level.
And we come out in our stacked pistol horseman formation with Drell Green at quarterback and Jacob Carver.
Nothing new.
Backfield.
This is what got us here, folks. Jacob Carver spinning, and he's going to be brought down after no gain basically on the play, maybe a half a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.5, and all the red jerseys.
No blocking.
Yep, all the red jerseys are fired up, and they're playing with more intensity here to just start right now as you look.
Our tackle down there, our young tackle, he just kind of whiffed on the defensive end there.
Drell Green in this loaded formation still. Takes the snap, fires it out here to the left. A big man. Big man gets up the sidelines and is pinched off, gets about 5-6 yards, gets it up to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and a big 3 yards here.
Oh, man. They didn't give us as much as we thought.
It'll be 3rd down and 4, I guess, 4.5.
Yeah, big man's he's going to have to – he needs to man up on that and get a couple extra yards and protect the football.
That's going to mean he's got to get hit.
3rd down and a long 4 in this same formation. Big man down here near us, going left to right on your radio dial. We give it to Carver, and he is going to be stopped. And we are going to have to punt this football as we go 3 and out, just what we could not do. He gets to the 45-yard line, but nothing doing.
Big Mike Restrepo and number 50 for the Bacon County Red Raiders just blew up on that play. I didn't mean to call somebody out. I'm just calling it like I see it.
4th down and 3, the way it's going to be. Well, when we've needed to we have rescued our offensive line with the injuries and things we've had to them. We put a lot of pressure on 1 or 2 guys, and we're not going to out-manhandle any team. It's a high snap, and we do a great job of just getting it and get a great punt off. And their guy's going to pick it up, and he is going to have daylight for a block in the back right there. He's going to still keep going. He's going to break it out all the way across midfield down to the 44-yard line. A block in the back right in front of a zebra. Just what we couldn't have happen. They get it all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, essentially.
Guys, I tell you what, that's just their playmaker making a play. Like we've
Not
talked
being
about,
scared.
He grabbed the ball and took off. He was in traffic, too. And, I thought Spook Batten did a great job of getting off the block, and then he just kind of settled down. And number 10, he's fast.
Yeah, but he's quick. He's quick. But I saw our number 2, Tron Folsom, just outrun him on that long touchdown.
And we're back in this original, the way we started this game off. And they're going to give it to their up back, and he's going to go off the left side. He's got 10, 15, 17 yards, well, about 12 yards. I think he ran out of bounds. He kept running. I thought he was still going. But I think he stepped out at about the 30. It's a 14-yard gain, though.
10-17 here in the third quarter, and our Red Raiders have showed we've made adjustments at halftime.
They run off the left side for a 14-yard gain. You're killing me, Matt. 1st and 10, Brooks County at the 30-yard line. He fires a pass out here to the right to number 10. Drell comes up, and he makes a great play and is helped out as well by, I think it was Tron that came in from the inside.
Tron and Payson Sams there. They did a good job breaking him down, but he still made something out of nothing, but good job not letting him outside on that play.
Yeah, he was set up for a 4 or 5 yard loss. And
don't think they're not trying to put a dagger in our hearts, boys.
No, sir.
Right now it appears, and I'm not down on the field, momentum is in Brooks County's favor, but it can swing back to us if we'll just take it.
Spook needs to be careful about that middle of the field's wide open right here.
Handoff, and the guy goes right up the middle, runs off of one defender, and runs tough. We just don't wrap him up, and he's running. He wants it worse than we do. And he goes right up the middle for about 5, 6. They're going to give him 7 yards. Yeah, 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 3.
You got to believe they're in 4-down territory here.
Got to rise up, fellas.
Same play that we've seen all night. The quarterback keeps it this time, and he's going to go up the middle. He's going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line. We knew it was coming probably.
Sooner or later.
They faked the run to the left that they've done all night with great success. This time the quarterback just pulls it in and shoots right up the middle for about 15, 20 yards, just 1st and goal at the 5, and this is a different Brooks County team we see now. There's blood in the water, boys. This is what separates the men from the boys, the championship teams from the non-championship. And this is what Brooks County is doing right now, and they sidestep, miss a tackle. We finally get him down. Trevor Williams brings him down at the 2-yard line.
We are doing a good job of tackling the football tonight, but they're doing a good job of holding on to it.
It's going to be
bringing
second
in a big
down.
package now.
Yeah, it's 2nd down and goal at about the 3-yard line.
That big number 78, he is a man.
He has played a whale of a ball game, too.
They're going to put 10 back here, and they're going to snap the ball. Nope,
and
number 8's running back out. I'm sorry. It looked like their quarterback was running out, and they was going to put 10 in a kind of a wildcat. But
it wouldn't surprise me to see 10 go out wide, though.
We've had guys in positions to make the tackles, just hadn't made it on this drive.
Are they going to swing 10 out here?
That's what it looks like.
Going to throw him the ball? No.
Or running that way. Now they're going to have a 5-yard penalty, I pray.
Praise the Lord.
Whistle down. They have it 2nd and goal at the 2, and now they're going to get backed up 5 yards, which I say I pray. Sometimes these situations opens it up for them. They've they've had good success.
That's a good win for our defense there. Maybe we can back them up some more.
Second down, and we'll call it 7.5. As our defense is on the ropes here to start this second half. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Brooks County is not the only 2 seed or 1 seed that's struggling tonight. Valdosta and Newton is 7-7 right now.
They bring 10 in motion again. Quarterback keeps it, goes off the left side, and he's going to be brought down right at the 5-yard line, so a gain of about 2 or 3.
I can tell you something about their quarterback. He does not like contact.
Now I can tell you something about number 17. If he gets his hands on you, you don't see him miss tackles a lot. And Anthony Florence brought him down on that play. Good play, and it's going to bring up a third down in what, Lance, 5 or 6?
Yep, 5. Ball's going to be put right on the 5-yard line.
3rd and goal.
And you got to think that if they don't get it here, they'll kick a field goal, and a field goal would be a win for our defense.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Big play here as they put their number 10, their playmaker, wide out.
Watch the slant, Tron.
And Tron's coming all the way inside. Now he's going to walk back outside. 2 running backs here. The quarterback gets it, rolls out to his right, and he's going to throw a high pass way out of bounds.
Great pressure by Jay Jackson. He's the one that blew that play up in the backfield.
And I didn't see it initially. Yeah, I didn't see him coming. Boy, he came like a blur, didn't he?
That's huge in a 14-14 ball game here in Veterans Stadium. That is a big play, and it's 4th down, guys.
And number 10 had us beat again, guys. He had us beat again.
He runs routes. He runs routes. That's the difference. It's not anything other than he knows how to run routes.
They're going to line up for a field goal. They're going to put it on about the 12-yard line. It'll be a 22-yarder.
And make a note, number 10, who I can't even remember his name. He is the holder.
And they're going to fake it, and they're going to pass. And they'll be intercepted. And now we're going to run it out the end zone up to the 10. Up to the 15.
Go,
he's going to break it out to the left. He's making some room to the 25, sidestepping 6 or 8, to the 35, the 40, up to the 45, right at the 47-yard line. Beautiful play by Tron Folsom.
And we were talking about a big play, and that was a big
playmaker
play.
just answered the bell.
Mo just swung.
I hear you, Tron Folsom.
I go back, guys, to the Groves game, and I know Groves wasn't a top opponent, but when Tron and Drill late in that game took the ball game over, now it's just a little bit earlier. Tron just took this game into his own hands. Let's see how Brooks responds.
Loaded formation again. Anthony Florence to the left.
There's nothing
Wesley
that good
Coppin
blocking
to the right.
will not solve right here. Somebody needs to put a hat on somebody.
It's want to. All year. Now we have a flag come down. I don't know that we didn't have some kind of illegal substitution or something.
No, he's looking at Coach Freeman down here. The head coach, he is.
That's a sideline warning. I think that's the first one. He's going ahead and saying, I've heard enough, buddy. You're going to get out my ear.
Coach Freeman was all into the White Hat's ear there.
1st and 10. Here we go. We line up. We've going left to right on your radio dial in white jerseys, black pants.
4 horsemen coming your way.
We put Carver off the left side, and he is hit immediately, and the ball comes out, and they're stripping the football, and it looks like they may have fallen on it at the 45-yard line. We're going to give it right back to them, it looks like. They're tackling him, and like you said, Matt, they're tackling the football. They did a great job of just stripping that ball out right then.
Get up, Jacob.
That's it. He was okay. I seen him looking through the binoculars. He just knew he had made a mistake. And he just tapped his chest there.
Huge play right there.
It was huge, but we have swung the field position. We've got ourselves out of a hole. We just need to play defense now.
Yep, 6:44 here in the third quarter. It's 14-14. Ware County 24-10 over Starrs Mill, and Coffee in a dogfight 7-6 on top of Monday's Mill.
1st and 10, Brooks County now at the 46-yard line. And we're going to look for this left run here, and they come at us. We knock him back, and now he falls down. It's going to be a loss of 2.
Good play.
Guys, I watched Trevor Williams on that play.
Is he the one that blew it
up?
And
he threw about 2 or 3 blockers off and was there to make the tackle.
Awesome.
And our defensive ends did a great job of keeping him.
I'm looking at Trevor. You never see anything out of him. He is just shaking his head like, you can't handle me.
He's ready.
All right, come on.
He usually has that belly uncovered. I wonder why he's got it covered up tonight.
I worry about it at the top of the field right here, gentlemen. 2nd
down and 11. They fire a dart out here to the left. Pass is complete, and he's hit hard at about the 50-yard line, a gain of about 5 or 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 yards maybe.
And
Yes.
we're lucky on that play because 17 snagged it out of the air, and he was throwing to 16, which would have got about an 8-yard gain on that play.
Big
It's a
third
big play
down
right here. We got Drell again on the island
Don't
out
jump
here
off sides.
with Xavius.
Time to
Medford.
rise up. If we can get some pressure on this quarterback, if he drops the throw, we're in good shape.
Third down and 5. They bring a running back in motion out to the right. Quarterback bobbles the snap, and he's running out to the right, and he fires a complete pass to number 10, who just does a little out route.
We got a flag?
There is a flag down. We may have hit the quarterback late.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Yep. Jay Jackson got there, but he didn't get there in time.
Going to be enforced on the end?
Yep. That's going to be in addition. That's going to give them 1st and 10 at about the 20-yard line, unfortunately. Yeah. So just as soon as it's an up and down ball game, isn't it, boys, with these Raiders of ours? They bend and bend and bend and then snap one off all the way out here to midfield and then give it right back to them, and now we're bending again.
You know, I am a Drell Green fan, but I think we would be better off defensively if we put Tron. Tron's just got a little bit quicker hips than Drell does, and number 10 is just having his way with our stud athlete, Drell Green, right now.
It's just, I've said it, it's just a difference in knowing how to run a pass route than just going out there and kind of rounding things off.
And number 10's not in the ball game. He's getting a breather every now and then. Number 3 hitting left, run
Look
off
at
the
that
left
hole.
side, and he is brought down by Jacob Carver, who comes up and fills that big hole that you saw. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. As the running back luckily didn't just fire up in there. He kind of danced and tried to find his way. It's about a loss of a half a yard, what they're going to say.
How about Appling County 14-7 on Peach County right now?
Oh, my goodness.
Huge.
That would be huge.
Number 1 team in Region 4.
3 wide receiver set for Brooks County. They do a double hitch pattern here, and they're going to fire it, and they're going to throw a flag down on Drell. Drell got beat there on the double pump there. He bit on the pump fake watching the quarterback and hit the receiver to slow him up.
You know, that's a chance you're willing to take if you didn't have the kind of defense you had on. Tron was coming over the top. They were in cover 2 that time, and, man.
I have to say, great officiating tonight because you could see that from a mile away. There's no denying it. Drell held him up.
Just kind of give him a little bump.
Yeah, he just bumped him.
After about 5 yards downfield.
It's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Yep, we've held them once. We can hold them again, guys. 4:34 here in the 3rd quarter, and it's still 14-14. Anything can happen.
Did you get the feeling that Brooks County's been knocking on the door the whole quarter?
Well, I'm praying hard and fast.
And now we're bringing Drell way out wide here. They're just taking him out of the ball game.
Be careful.
Again, number 10's not in the ball game.
Whatever you do, don't give him inside here.
They're calling 2nd and 1. What are they doing here with the sticks? What's going on?
While we're trying to figure out the sticks.
Okay, it was a half-yard loss. Remember, and it was 1st and 10 and a half, so it's only a 10-yard penalty, not an automatic 1st down, so 2nd and a half a yard.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they changed that rule.
I keep thinking that it's 1st down when it's a penalty, but it's not. Handoff off the left side, and he stood up after he gets the 1st down. He gets about a yard. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Yep. Demetrius Williams met him up in the hole there.
He sure did. That was a good tackle.
He stood him up. So it's what we got here, 1st and goal, Lance?
That's
it. 1st and goal from the 9.
Newton on top of Valdosta right down the road, 14-7.
Loaded backfield. Now we jump. That's going to give them 5 yards. This is the thing. These are the things that we cannot do.
Coffee 14-6 on top. Coffee's on top of Monday Mills. That game being played in Douglas, Georgia tonight, as Coffee was the 2 seed in Region 1.
They're going to put it inside the 5-yard line now, so it's a big difference between 1st and goal from the 10 and 1st and goal from the 5. We're crashing the line of scrimmage. They run, and we hit him in the mouth. Jacob Carver doesn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of a half a yard.
Good play by number 7.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Number 2 for Brooks County, I don't know. He didn't look like he really wanted to run that ball.
Well, I think what they're doing is they're trying to find holes. You know what I mean? They're not running with authority for sure, Matt. They're just any of their running backs don't look like they scare you.
Which is is opposite of their blocking scheme. Their lineman is very aggressive up front in the point of attack, so it's a downhill running game.
This loaded formation that we do, they throw out here wide to number 10. This time we've got Tron on him.
We picked it off!
And Tron does not come down in bounds, and that was a good call. His 1 foot that came down was about 3 inches
I'm going to correct you on that. That was Drell Green making that play, and that was close. The referee was on top of it, so we can't argue that, but he tried to drag that foot.
He came down with it, and it looked like he had it, and he did catch the ball, but if we had an instant replay, I'd like to see it. That's a fact. 3rd down, big 3rd down here. Ball still at the 5-yard line. They go with a loaded backfield. 2 receivers.
Our guys are fighting. It's 3rd and about 5 yards.
Yep. Snap. They're going to run to the right this time, and we do a great job. I tell you what, Tron Folsom on that right side over there breaks down perfectly. Yep. Was that textbook, guys?
Yes, that was.
Is that the way you make a tackle?
That's how you wrap up. I'll tell you what, our guys have done a good job wrapping up tonight. We've missed a few, but there's been more good wrap-ups and stuff bring down on defense. 2:56 here.
They're going to try to kick another field goal. That was a 2-yard loss. Well, I'm going to say they're going to try to kick another field goal. They're going to line up in field goal formation.
And he's kicking from the bad hash right here. This is a kind of an angle, and maybe he'll overcompensate.
Just remember, the holder is number 10. And he is very, very, very fast.
And I promise you, we're not going to try to block this kick. We're going to play safe. And they kick it, and it looks like it's good. It is.
Yep.
It's
Line
good.
Drive.
Huge 3 points as Brooks County takes the lead for the first time tonight.
But it's a win for us.
Or not for the first time tonight, but 17-14. We'll take it. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go in this 3rd period. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
Brooks County's lining up to kick it off. They've been kicking kind of line drives. I'm sure that's what they're going to do. I don't know. They've got it set up high on the tee. We need to be careful right here for an onside kick.
And that was a big win for our defense, even though they
it is
3
definitely
points.
Set up differently. They're going to kick it over here to our right hash.
Let's go, Spook.
Batten gets it on the 20-yard line, cuts it up. He has a seam. He has some blocking set up out there. If he can get around the edge, number 10 is going to get him up to the 40-yard line.
Our backup, our I don't know what he is. Our other quarterback, number 11, Aubrey Carter, who's not got a lot of action on offense.
He's going to stay in the ball game, boys.
Yes, sir. That's good. Going to give
not
Drell
a bad
rest.
idea. That's right.
No, Drell's still out there. I don't know if he.
Well,
he's putting his hands, putting on his gloves.
It's a good opportunity to spread Brooks County out. We've not done it all night long. Spread them out, and let's see what
if they can defend some passes.
I don't know the passes as much as see if we can create some space for Jacob Carver to move around in the middle.
That's a good call.
We've got 4 wide receivers here, 3 out to the right. Aubrey Carter in at quarterback, brings Drell in motion, gives it to number 7 right up the middle, and gets about 3 yards. It's going to be, well, maybe, we'll call it 3, maybe 4.
Be careful. It's getting chippy.
Yeah.
Well, what they want to do now is hit us in the mouth and intimidate us, and we can't fire back.
I will say one thing about our guys in 4 years. We are a tough group of individuals.
Yeah, we've been hit and we've hit. You know, we'll deliver the blow just as much as we'll take it, but getting hit's not something that's going to scare us.
2nd down and a long 6. Aubrey gets the snap, fires out to Tron high. Screen set up, though. He's going to break it up, and he's going to get the 1st down up across the 50. All we did there was with Aubrey was just take the snap and fire it out to the left.
Just a little bit quicker, a little bit lower, and we may have a touchdown on that play. But guess what? It was completed. It was a first down, and I just want to send a salute out to our head coach, Ken Kofer, as
Great
an
call.
offensive guy, spreading this out. I love it. I love it. 134 here, Lance. It's 17-14. Brooks County on top, but your Red Raiders are driving.
2 wide receivers up at the top, 2 wide receivers at the bottom. We're going left to right on your radio dial. The good guys are down 17-14. The fumble, the ball is on the ground, and Brooks County has it. Just like that, we go to do an exchange. I don't know if that was Big Man who missed it.
That was Drill.
Drill.
It looked like Aubrey left it in Drell's belly and
wasn't supposed to,
Drill,
or there was just a miscommunication
Drell
there.
disagreed with that, and it doesn't matter. Brooks County's got the ball back, and we've shot ourselves in the foot again in this third quarter.
And this is what we have not done all year, is played a clean, crisp football game. We failed to execute here. We failed to execute there. And we had something working there.
We are still in this ball game, though. That's what's amazing
fact.
about this. Is as good as we played, as bad as we played.
Well, it's
times.
up and down. It's like we play 100% great, and then we turn over the ball. And we've had 2 turnovers here. Back to back, and Jackson fumble, and he hits him, and Jay Jackson just lit him up.
He's down.
He
guys.
just lit him
Demetrius?
up. Jay Jackson lit him up,
Jay?
son.
And he's not wanting to get
Oh,
up.
my goodness. That ball came out. We have it. It's Bacon County football, folks. I want you to get the picture. Jay Jackson is at the right defensive end position. They hand that ball off, and Jay Jackson fires off the line and hits him right in the ribs, and he is down still. So we're going to take a break. It's going to be Bacon County football, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Huge play by another one of our playmakers. This time it came from the defense. I hear you, Jay Jackson. 1:14 to go in the third period. Good guys are down 17-14. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5. Aubrey Carter back in at quarterback here. We're going to take the snap as we have the football. His pass complete to Tron Folsom. He's still on his feet down to the 30, the 25.
There he
Tries
goes.
to come out wide to the 20. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 15-yard line, and Bacon County is in business. Great pass by Aubrey Carter.
You can say a lot of things about Aubrey. He's been up and down, but on that play, he nailed it between 2 linebackers, and we are first and 10 on a 15-yard line and knocking here.
Now Aubrey's going to run out, and we're going to go back to this other loaded pistol formation as Dalton Almond now runs off the field as well.
That's the fastest I've ever seen Dalton run.
He was gone, wasn't he? We're trying to strike and hit him fast here. Big man doesn't know the play. He's hollering in. He gets on the line of scrimmage. You can assume it's not going to him. Drell's going to keep it and try to get out wide to the left, and he's not going to make
horse
it.
collar.
And they're going to bring him down right at the 15-yard line. Nothing doing. He tried to bounce it out. Probably should have stuck it up in there.
Yep.
Coach Kofer is on the field because that is very close to a horse collar. And I'm not going to lie, I would take anything they give me right now.
That's right.
He grabbed him all up by the back of the, I don't know, he didn't have his dreads again.
He was all
We've
up
seen
in
that
his
a time.
grill.
A loss of about a half a yard, 2nd down, 30 seconds to go in this third period. The Raiders are knocking. We've got to score here.
We've got the matchup.
Drill passes. He hitches one time and then passes it out here just over big man's head. 19 seconds to go. 3rd down now. Third down, and we're going to call it 10.5.
This is where we seem to lose our composure. I think we get too fast, and it's apparent that Ignacio did not run the right route. He's not – Ignacio is a great player for us.
His head hadn't been in it, and there is a slant all day long right out here with Ignacio. But
the only problem is we got 10 that's back there. He's changing the whole complexion of the game. They got 10 roaming center field, and we're just scared to challenge him.
Well, there's a slant set up all day long, though, isn't there?
It looks like it.
Loaded backfield here. Carver's going to go in motion. Now we're going to fire out here to the left, and it is going to be a good pass out wide as they double covered Tron Folsom.
And you see,
big man is going to have to make a play. That's what it's going to come down to. That's what they're saying on defense. They're not going to let us.
They're going to take it away from Tron.
Aubrey's going to come in at quarterback, and we're going to try to spread them out here. Well, no, we're going to line up for a field goal. Now we're going to run back off. We're going to probably end up calling a timeout here.
Yeah, we're going to call a timeout. We need to call a timeout.
Well, we're running on now, and Dobbins is going to line up for the
call a timeout,
kick.
Coach.
And now Tron's running back on.
Call a timeout, Coach.
And they're going to snap it and probably try to kick it away. And the kick is it's down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He kicks a field goal, and he pumps his fist. I tell you what, Glenn Dobbins, I hear you, baby. 17-17 ball game.
Can I just
10 seconds, say it.
That's why you don't say stuff like I said, call a timeout when you've coached with these guys all year long.
That's
Great
right.
call.
That's it, 17-17 ball game. We're going to take a timeout to celebrate. I would have bet against it 1,000,000 times. I'm telling you, it just had all the itches of everything going disastrous. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
Matt is calling for Carver's number, and I'm about inclined to agree with him. We've spread them out a little bit, and we can run spread, but we can turn around and hand the ball off, and 3 yards in a cloud of dust will do us awful good right now.
That's right. Let's take time to just give number 44, Glenn Dobbins, our senior kicker. What a great kick.
And they do a little squib kick off to the left now, and it's going to roll. And they're going to leave it out there. I don't know if we got on it or not.
We did, guys.
Did we get it?
We
get the ball all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The ball went to an open area. Great kick
and
by Glenn Dobbins.
Going crazy across the
field. Kick by Glenn Dobbins.
All around, yes.
We talked about special teams playing a big part. Look at our offense is on the field.
We are ready
I'm telling you, the White Hat just said that way. Drell Green is loaded in the formation. Glenn Dobbins, I hear you, baby.
Right now, we need to take this. The momentum. I watched Brooks County as they were running
their
heads down.
Number 7, hit them in the mouth. 17-17 ball game.
Right,
they're running in all different directions. They give it to, they drop back, and Tron's going to throw it deep Drell's going to throw it deep for Tron. Nothing doing. Pass goes incomplete. It's going to be second down.
The only reason that's not pass interference is the ball.
End of the first.
Yeah, that's the end of the third quarter. Let me tell you something here, guys, something we have not done all night. It's like if we step back to throw it, we throw it 1,000,000 miles. That 15-yard little route where Tron goes like he's going deep and comes back, it'd have to be open.
The other thing is they know we like to throw deep to Tron. The safety is cheating over to Tron. Pump it and let Ignacio come with a slant across the middle. He's wide open.
And you could literally lollipop it out there to him where he'd catch it.
That's right. Anyway, the end of the third quarter, this is a barn burner over here. We're going to take a break at 93.5, the Eagle. Here, you're just going to have to bear with us. We're losing track of what's going on. We're going to try to do a better job of that. Make sure you hear what's going on. We've got Aubrey Carter back in at quarterback. Along beside him, number 7, Jacob Carver.
Got trips down to the bottom of the screen. Nacio on an island up to the top. And
they're in a 2-deep zone now as they change up their defense a little bit. They haven't given us this look all night.
And Aubrey's blowing kisses to Jesus.
That's it now. Now they're moving, and now we've got to be getting a flag coming in here, yeah.
And Coach Kofer just is going nuts on the sideline.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, just what we don't need to do. It's like we make a huge play and we cannot capitalize on it. You know what I mean? Time and time again tonight we've changed the whole aspect of the game, and we cannot put a dagger in them when it counts to this point.
Don't mess around.
Second down and 15.
I wouldn't mess around too much.
We give it to Carver, and Carver sidesteps and nothing doing. He's going to be brought down.
They didn't really tackle him as much as he tripped over his own player.
Yep. He tried to bounce it backside run there, and it just couldn't get back to it.
We have managed to put ourselves in a 3rd down and long situation.
I don't know that. Do you remember the Wildcat where we were snapping it straight to Carver and we had 3 men out in front of him blocking?
Yes. That worked real good last week.
Aubrey, still in at quarterback, brings Drell in motion, gives it to Drell this time off the right side, and he's going to put his head down and fight for 4 yards. But Brooks County had that sniffed out all day and night.
You got to pooch them down inside right here.
No.
I don't expect that.
At the 29-yard line, it's going to be 4th down and 10. I mean, not saying it wouldn't be a bad play, Matt, but you really take a big chance on not even giving them but 10 yards. By kicking it inside the 20, they're probably going to go for it. They're lined up to go for it anyway.
If they've got 7 out here on top of Tron, we done had 6 one time.
Yeah, but they're in cover 2 now.
Yeah, they've got 10
Drell
over
out
here
with him.
Drills.
Take him across the middle. Post route across the middle. And
the snap, and we jump early.
Drell
Green leaves early.
That's not that hard when you're out wide, guys. It's just not that hard because you're going not on the snap count. You're going on the snap of the ball. You're not supposed to be able to listen to the snap count.
Now I don't know that you don't pooch kick it.
Yeah, right now, guys, just a score update. We're tied 17-17. If we win this ball game tonight and we hang on, Washington Wilkes is who we would is looking like who we'd face. They're over Darlington. That means, if I'm correct in looking at it, Washington Wilkes is a 4 seed. We're a 3 seed. We could be hosting the 2nd round in Bacon County next week.
How awesome would that be? A lot of work still here to do, though. Did somebody take a timeout? I think we did, or they did. We did. We took a timeout.
I want to give a shout out to my buddy Watkins, who's listening to us back home. We wished you were on the field playing for the Raiders right now with your athletic ability. 10:36 here in the 4th quarter. It's 17-17, boys. We're still in a dogfight.
Big 4th down, big decisions. Essentially, the ball is on the 34-yard line.
With the way our defense is playing here, if we could pooch them inside the 10,
we're going for it.
That's what I would do.
We're going for it, Matt. We've got Aubrey in at quarterback. Jacob Carver set off to his left. 4 wide receivers here.
Come on, Coach.
Big play for our Raiders.
See what he's got dialed up here.
Aubrey drops back, fires a dart to Drell, and he eventually brings it in, but he makes 2 or 3 miss. He's got 4 yards to go, and he's not going to get there.
But, you know, that's about as good as
a punt. That's right.
And if Drell catches that ball cleanly,
he makes it.
He makes it.
He makes a 1st down. And I don't know that the ball was behind him as much as Drell just.
Nope. It got on him, though.
That was a great pass.
It got on him. You understand what I'm saying? That ball got on him.
And that just shows you the potential and why Aubrey Carter has been at quarterback at times. And credit that young man. He's not played the first half. He stepped in. He's thrown 2 big balls this half across the middle.
We just need to stay home. We don't need to let them get anything cheap right here,
Brooks
guys.
County holds there in this 4th quarter.
Everything.
10.5 minutes to go in this ball game. It's knotted up 17-17.
What a game.
And we've got to stay and maintain composure. They throw a bomb again, and Drell is beat, and he is going to tackle him at the 43-yard line or the 37-yard line is number 10. Had a step on Drell Green again. Drell got his head turned around late. 10 comes back and catches it. It's a great play by Brooks County, a 10, 20, 30, 42-yard pass. Brooks County's now in business, 1st and 10 at the 38. Nobody is on a wide receiver up at the top of the screen. They have 3 wide receivers down right here. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit by Demetrius Williams, and he's going to get 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Go ahead, Matt.
At some point, we've got to make a switch up there. Got to make a play. Got to make a play, guys.
Well, what's happening, and in Drell's defense, number 10 is only playing half of this. You know, he's playing both sides of the ball, but he's not playing every snap. Drell is on the field every play.
That's a good point.
Quarterback goes up the middle again. He just keeps it and goes off the right side, and his knee come down and about 5 yards shy of where he ended up. They're going to be a 1st down regardless. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 26. And 2 plays, all the momentum has changed right back to Brooks County.
It wouldn't have
9.5 minutes.
Pooched them down into 10.
No, 9.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Brooks is driving here late in the 4th quarter. 17-17 ball game, and this is where we need
dangerous.
manhood.
This is dangerous. We got 10 on an island out here.
Is that with number 4 guarding him? Quarterback keeps it again, and he's going to be brought down after about a yard gain. Great play by Anthony Florence.
Just shot through the hole and made the tackle.
That's it. No gain on the play.
We need to hold them right here.
Got to.
When we've allowed them space, the more space they got, the more they make plays. But when we keep them knocked down inside the 20-yard line, we've played some good defense.
I'm with you, Matt. That looks scary up there at the top of the screen. They're going left to right, and the quarterback's just going to turn and fire it out there. And number 4 is in position. And no, the ball is incomplete.
Boy, it hit him in the breadbasket.
I'm telling you, I thought he was going to catch it still. Tron Folsom ran by the play, never turned around to find the football.
And I tell you what, that was good defense.
Great coverage
there by Batten. If we could just turn around and
I'm telling
catch
you,
one of these balls, I'd feel good.
I know we were all in position, had 2 guys in position, and I thought, did he just catch it again? 3rd down and 10. As a result, they spread out 3 wide receivers to the left. They've got number 10 over here to the right.
They're going to number 10.
They're going to roll out to the left, and we're going to get the quarterback. The ball's on the ground, and he picks it back up again and fumbles again. and they get back on it, but we hit him in the mouth twice right there. Huge play by our defense.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, 4th down.
We come flying. I don't know who that was because they were so quick. And they snatched the ball, and number 8 he just ate a mouthpiece.
Yes, sir.
A mouthpiece from one of the Raiders.
It's 4th down and 16, and they're not lining. Yeah, now they're going to line up the punt.
8, almost under 8
Is
minutes.
this a ball game or not here
this is a ball game.
in Quitman, Georgia tonight, boys?
Our guys are fighting hard. They're hungry, and it's just a matter of time before we make a big play.
That's right. Clock goes under 8 minutes now.
I'd watch 10 here.
Yep, watch the fake. They have nothing to lose by faking it hardly. And they're going to shank it over here to the right, but that's a perfect kick. Essentially, thank you, Brooks County, for catching it. He catches it at the 10-yard line. If he'd have let that sucker go, it was angled for the sideline. It would have went to the 2 or 3. I
love the response of Brooks County coaches because they were just clapping, good job, good job. I would have been crazy because that ball would have rolled
to the 1.
Yeah.
It was angling
inside the
well.
5 anyway.
17-7 here.
1st and 10 for our Raiders.
It's time for a dose of Carver, guys. If we can pop him just one time.
I'm telling you, they know what we're doing as well. And they have a 2-deep safety look. I don't know that they're going to change that.
Guys, I really think that we have the edge here because we have 2 quarterbacks who are playing well.
7 minutes, 39 seconds. We've just got to hold on to the ball and execute. Carver is met immediately. Nobody blocked. Not one person blocked.
They come in on a blitz, too, on the outside and just blew by our number 50. I don't know who number 50 is, but I think he's a young guy.
He is.
And he's growing
he's a
up
sophomore,
tonight.
I think.
Playing. Kudos to him. He's played good all year.
Is that Keenan Williams?
Maybe. It's his first playoff game tonight, but he's played good up to this point and still playing good.
7-10 and ticking.
Loaded backfield. Drell still in at quarterback. We give it to Wesley this time, and he squirts through for about 6. He had a hole, and he just tripped over the yard line.
Yeah, we was one step away from there.
If he could have held up, and that young man just runs with his head down, and he hit the hole, it's going to be, well, I thought he got more than he did. He's going to have about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game.
And I don't think our fans have sat down much.
17-17. Our Red Raiders have done us proud here in Quitman, Georgia tonight. But gone are the days of being satisfied with moral victories. We're here for blood.
Well said.
Drill steps back. He's under pressure, and he is going to be – he gets the pass out. It is going to say it's incomplete. He was right in the end zone, and Drill is down. Drill is down, and he looks hurt. Drill got rid of the ball. He ran backwards into the end zone, threw a prayer out to the left towards Tron. Tron came back for it.
He's holding
Looked
his
like
arm.
he had the ball under him.
He's holding his arm. And Coach Kofer is out that. With that, guys, 6-16, 17-17. Let's take a station break.
Yep.
You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
Great kick out of our own end zone, and it gets all the way across the 50. It's still rolling. It's going to be dead at the 42-yard line.
And I tell you, number 10 is a big-time player. He slipped on that play, and that was just a prayer answered from the Bacon County side.
6 minutes, 9 seconds to go. We need everybody. We need a stop here again from our defense.
Yep, few scores while they're coming on the field, Lance. Vidalia is taking care of business, 56-28. And so that's one of the big games around the region, and Drell is back on the field. That's good to see.
6 minutes to go. It's a tie ball game, 17-17. Matt, regardless of everything that's gone on now, pretty much a big play by a playmaker on either side can win this ball game.
Oh, anything can happen.
A running back goes off, and he's going to just barrel forward for 8 yards. They had a good push off that right side.
Yeah, he got behind number 52 and number 65, big offensive linemen, and they just
54, yeah. Their center is a man-child.
2nd down and 2.
That's it. And this is what we can't allow to happen. We can't allow them to dictate to us. And we hit him, and he's going to be dropped. It's going to be 3rd down.
Initial hit there, Trevor Williams, and then Demetrius
finishes it off. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard. Big play. Big play right here. We've got to stay on sides, and
their running back number
5 minutes to go in this ball game.
Their running back number 9, who was out for a while, is back in on this big 3rd down play. We can't give up a big play here because you almost feel like it's 2-down territory, and
we're going to call a timeout.
We're going to call a timeout. Well, like you said, back and forth, back and forth.
I hope these timeouts that we've called don't come back to haunt us. They still have all 3 of theirs. We've called 2 of them. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back as soon as play resumes. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
back, everybody. Big play in the game. 3rd and 1, midfield.
Huge play, huge play. Our defense has got to stay on sides, and they spread us out and probably going to just try to keep it with the running back up the middle. I mean, the quarterback up the middle.
It's a low snap.
Big play, and the running back is hit immediately, and he does not get the first down.
I don't know.
No.
We're going to look at the spot.
I don't think he got it, and I don't even
think
care
he
where
does.
he's running in. They're not going to have it. It's going to be 4th down.
The spot on this side, this guy give us a
It's
spot.
going to be come on, buddy, leave the football alone.
I believe he's going to get it, Lance.
I believe he's short by a link.
Ooh.
A
You're
link.
better, you're better at this than I am.
A link.
I can tell you it's right there. It could go either way here. And you can just about bet that they're going to go for it even if it's short.
I don't know. I don't know that you bet that.
Washington Wilkes,
Golly, got it.
first down. Washington Wilkes beat
Told you he had
Darlington 21-6. So if we can hang on and come out of here with a victory, we'll be at home next week.
We need a big play right here. Big play.
Yep. As the clock is ticking, just under 5 minutes now, 4 minutes 58 seconds to go in this ball game, 17-17. Brooks County has the football on the 47-yard line.
But we're making it hard for them.
It's not coming easy.
Now we have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
We have never won a playoff game in Bacon County High School history.
And we are 4 minutes away from it.
These seniors are well aware of our history.
Boy,
They take forever. The quarterback is being rushed. He scrambles out. Now he's going to turn it back in. He's going to have some daylight out here, and he's going to be brought down, but only after he made a whole lot of something out of absolutely nothing, about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 3, and we had him for a 3-yard loss.
and there was nothing but mass confusion on that sideline, and the quarterback clearly didn't know what to do, but he made something out of nothing. 2nd down and 4.
Yep. 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes to go now. They're at the 42-yard line. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's just going to go up the middle, and he's going to get 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. And they're playing 4-down football. They don't want to give the ball back to us. They want to go down here and kick a field goal or score a touchdown to win this game.
Well, you can about bet that they're fixing to try to put it in number 10's hands somewhere on this drive.
And we are off of him.
He's going to run off 5 yards right here and stop.
Quarterback is taking plenty of time. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. 3rd down and 2.
Let's go, guys. Rise up.
This is one of those scenarios where we can't get offside. Quarterback gets it. He fires out here to number 10 for 5 yards, and he's going to be tackled
1st down.
out of bounds. No, they're going to say wind the clock.
No, they're going to stop it now.
At the 32-yard line, 31-yard line.
That's one of those situations that I never understand there. You know it's coming.
Well, it's because they're going to give him – they're scared of him deep.
That's right.
But you had Tron over the top. You know it's coming. Drell's a physical guy. Be physical with this guy if he's beat you off the line all night long. And I'm not being negative. I'm just saying that's just –
He's not in –
you got to take a risk.
He's in the slant position now.
Uh-oh.
And the running back goes off the left side, that left sweep again. And they're going to have a 1st down as they just give it to the running back, and he goes off the left side. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20. They're going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line now. Brooks County is knocking on the door.
Yeah, they're going to run.
2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. They're going to try their best to run every second off of this clock and come down here and score.
They're probably going to try to run this thing down and try to kick a field goal and win it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them give it to number 10 here. They go off the right side now, trying the right edge. And he stutter steps. He's going to be out to the 10, inside the 10, down to the 2 or 3 before he's finally brought out of bounds. There's a flag down, and there's going to be coming back. Huge play.
That's awesome. Number 52, he's looking at him too. Oh, he's signaling offsides.
No,
it's
something. It may be offsides. I think number 52 is the center, and I think he may have done something with the ball that they didn't like,
yeah,
possibly.
He's got his hands on his hat. He can't believe it.
they're backing up.
The referee had the offsides encroachment, so boys, that is huge.
It is.
Huge
We
play.
just
It
gotta
would have
take
been
advantage
1st and
of it
goal
right
at the 3 possibly. Instead, it's 1st and 20.
Son,
at
I
the
would
33.
be, right now, my forehead would be bloody. I'd be headbutting people left and right.
And now you have number 10 over here with Tron on him in the slant position.
2:24 here in the fourth quarter, and it's ticking down. 17-7. 17
Lord,
to 17.
somebody make a play and let them be in white.
You racist.
I'm telling you, extremely right now. We need them white unis to make a play.
Oh,
Ball is on the dirt. He gets it off, and they're going to try to pass it. No, the running back is going to keep it, and he's going to be smashed out of bounds. And that's going to stop the clock. He's going to lose 5 yards.
That's awesome.
It's going to be second down as we came up and hit him in the mouth and hurt a zebra, I think.
Yeah, we carried the zebra with us.
A minute, 59 seconds to go. It's a tie ball game, 17-17.
Zebra looks like he's okay.
I can tell you this. You can just tell, being around football the way Brooks County, and they're fighting. They are fighting, but we have physically took the fight to them tonight.
I think so.
You can see that they're
They're
beat
not
up and
well.
banged
What you
up.
see is they're not used to it. They're not used to being handled like this. Or they're either not used to it or they weren't expecting it.
There you go. One or the other. I think that's a good
They're
call.
a good-looking football team. I'll tell you that.
None better than ours to this point as it's knotted up. Second down, quarterback steps back, and he throws a pass right over the middle, wide open. And he is going to be hit and spun around, and he's going to go in for the score. It's going to be a touchdown for Brooks County. It was a seam route right up the middle. Nothing doing for Bacon County as it puts a dagger in our heart.
Well, we focused on number 10 and forgot about number 25, who's not caught a ball all night.
Well, and it was a low pass. He went down on the dirt to get it. And then we tried to strip it out of him for the last 5 yards.
148, though, with only one timeout left.
Big
Still
play
time
right
for
here.
us to move.
Big play right here, guys.
Yeah.
God, that hurts.
Yep.
Snap is good, and the kick is on the upright bar and bounces through.
Wow.
Goodness.
Wow.
Hits right in the middle
Bounces
of the
straight
bar.
up and goes over.
Goodness. Minute 48 seconds to go in this ball game in Quitman, Georgia. Our guys are down 24-17. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
Quick 30. Yeah. Well, we did it in Groves. A little more time in Groves. No, actually, we had about 2 minutes.
We had a minute and 44 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. It's come down to this for our season. A minute and 48 seconds left. The home team's up 24-17, and we are going to have our opportunity to see what we can do with a minute and 48 second offense.
Yeah, I expect him to kick it deep right here, to just try to back us
Absolutely.
up. But don't be surprised. I've seen crazy things.
They're going to kick it as deep as they can. I don't know how deep they can kick it.
The
kick is going to come to Tron. Tron's going to get it, and he's going to try to get up through the middle, and he can't do it. There is going to be a face mask there.
That's going to help us.
Yep, that'll be a 15-yarder from the 31, so it'll be up to midfield at about the 46, I think.
That was big.
That was big.
Man, I tell
He
you
snatched
what,
his head around. There was no way they couldn't call that.
Right. They're just calling a face mask, though. They didn't do the personal foul. I don't know if there's two different kinds.
And we're bringing in number 11 at quarterback with a minute 49.
Yeah, they're only giving us the 5-yard variety, evidently.
And that's all right.
No, it ain't. Up to the 36 and 37, I guess. It'll be 1st and 10 for Bacon County. Got to have it. Aubrey Carter in at quarterback. Full wide receiver set. Jacob Carver behind him.
All the excuses are over here, guys.
Minute 49 seconds. Season's on the line. We're down 7. Aubrey fires another great pass complete to, is that Big Man?
Yep.
Yes.
Who is that? Big Man catches it on his fingertips all the way down to the 35-yard line of Brooks County. And just like that, our Raiders are in business. Beautiful pass again.
And he stepped up and took a lick on that play.
Absolutely. Jacob Carver, same formation. Jacob Carver in behind Aubrey. Aubrey in shotgun formation, 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in this ball game.
And they're going to.
The snap is bobbled, and it's dropped. Now he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Timeout.
We may have to call a timeout.
No.
He's saying go ahead and run it, trying to save our timeout. That's a loss of 7.
Man.
It's going to be 2nd down and 17.
If we can ever make 2 big calls, 2 big plays in a row.
Are we really going to down it?
We did.
We down it to stop the clock. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in this ball game. It's going to be 3rd down and 17 now.
Yeah, you have to probably spike it there because you wasn't prepared with an extra play in a 2-minute offense. That's the only defense I'm going to go with.
I have absolutely no idea what that was about.
24-17. We still got 2 downs to work with.
I don't know why we didn't hand the
We're
ball
down
off
to
Carver.
we're down to the final 2 plays of our season here. If we don't get a 1st down, pressure is coming and he can't escape it, and it's going to be 4th down. We're going to have to call a timeout.
Yep, he calls a timeout, and that's going to put a minute left to go in this game. 24-17 here.
We're going to take a timeout with a minute left, 1-0-0 left. Bacon County down 24-17. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Here in Quitman, Georgia, we fought tooth and nail, but here we are on the short end of the stick, possibly again. 24-17, 1 minute exactly left on the clock. Big 4th down and 17. Well, it looks like 4th down and 20 after that last play now.
And this is huge. This is leave it all out on the field right here.
And what Brooks County has done is they have taken their 4 and their front 4. We can't block them. And they're just putting pressure on our quarterback, and we're not even giving him time to make a play.
And they're playing prevent defense. And
a pass is going to be basically incomplete. Tries to go right over the middle. That's going to be the ball game, folks. I hate to say it. 55 seconds to go here in Quitman, Georgia. Brooks County gets the ball. We turn it over on downs. We try to pass right up the middle. Tried to fire it in between 2 defenders.
Boy, we've given them all they want tonight, but we just couldn't ever get over the top. It's another day, another Friday night, another playoff game, Bacon County style.
We have been all the way up to the very verge of pulling it out, and it is frustrating as dickens, and I'm sure these guys down here on the field who've given everything they have are as frustrated as the day is long. They fumble the snap. They don't even come under center to do a victory formation. I have never seen that in my life.
Well, I know they've not been under center all night, but I've never seen that either. That's
they
crazy.
Snap it in shotgun formation, and it just rolls back to the quarterback. 35 seconds, it's still going to be the end of the ball game.
Hang around for the end. At the end of the ball game, we'll update you on all the scores that we have from across the state.
30 seconds to go. Tell you what, a seam route did us in. You said it, Rev. That seam route right at the end of this ball game with 2 minutes to go, they hit a virtually a 40-yard pass right up the seam, and it killed us. Our Bacon County Red Raiders is really speechless, nothing to say. That's the end of football this year, in the year of 2014. We'd like to say thank you to our seniors who laid it all on the line, gave us everything they had. We come up just short here in Quitman, Georgia tonight, 24-17. The Brooks County Trojans have taken it late in the ball game, and it hurts.
24-17, like you said, our guys fought probably the hardest they fought in a playoff game in the last 4 years and just come up short. And what I really hate is saying goodbye to that great senior class. Right. Drell Green, right. Tron Folsom, Spook Batten. Could just go on and on. Missing Jeremy Snow tonight. He probably would have come in big, and he finished his season a couple of weeks ago.
Just a tough way to go out, and we just could never take advantage of their mistakes.
It was a story of a big play. They hit big plays on us, and
That's right.
we made some big defensive stands, but we just could not stop the big play, and that's what wound up killing us tonight. Having said that, however, it's been a great season. Coach Ken Kofer's first season here. We've got to understand that we probably don't have but about half of our playbook in. Well, we're looking forward to the 2015 edition of the Red Raiders. It's been a great season. We appreciate all of the fans that made the trip over here. We appreciate all of our sponsors who's done a great job this year putting us on the radio. We're excited about what's left in Bacon County's the remainder of the school year with basketball and with baseball still left. Our girls softball had a great season this year. Our girls cheerleading squad is in competition still, and so
they're competing for state tomorrow. They made it through the sectionals.
That's right. We're excited about it. We want to say a big thank you to Paul Sullivan, manager of 93.5 The Eagle, Walter Minix, who's been working the board all year. We appreciate all of them. And real quick, quarterback, if you got some scores real quick to update us, and we're going to get out of here, and we're going to have to say goodbye to you this year, and it's been great.
I shut my scores down, but I do have a few. Fitzgerald final 53-28 over Bryan County. Baldwin County beating Worth County 17-7 tonight. Lee County 44-6 over Lovejoy, and Lee County has been the surprise team of the year for me. Final Colquitt County taking care of business 62-12. Brooks County, of course, beating our Red Raiders 24-17. Tucker coming back and beating Tifton 31-29. And right down the road, Newton coming into Valdosta and beating the Wildcats 27-7 to explode for 20 unanswered points in the second half to beat Ware County. The Gators of Ware County finished final 45-10 over Stars Mills. I don't know where I'll be watching football next week. Coffee County survived 14-6 over Mundy's Mills, and Vidalia beat Barron 56-35. And just looking down to see if there's any more scores that I care about. A lot of Atlanta scores. Pierce County is victorious tonight, 42-21. And I don't have an Applin score, but the last time that I checked it, Applin was beating Peach County 14-7, and Applin is 0-5 in the playoffs against Peach County. So as I'm driving home, Tommy, I'm going to be listening for you to give me a final on that score.
Benedictine also won 35-0, so we still have 35-3.
No, we still have 3 of our region teams. No?
2. We got 2 of our region teams, Vidalia and Benedictine, still in it. So congratulations to all the teams that's winning tonight, and congratulations to a great season for our Bacon County Red Raiders. For Travis, this is Travis Peavy for Lance Wade, and for the quarterback, Matt Peavy. Good night.